Friends and Phantoms, welcome back to Spirits of the Game, our Season 4 finale.
Yeah!
We changed the script! Here, I am known as the Spirit Master, your conduit to the world of Almir. Watch and redeem your phantom fuel or channel points to help our favored five. I look forward to our finale.
Oh, boy. Yes, welcome back, everyone, to our Season 4 finale. Those of you who watch us live, this just seems like another stream, but those who are catching back up or deciding to check us out just at their own pace on YouTube, this is a season finale, and it's gonna be a doozy. I hope you're so excited to be here because I am so excited for you to be at the table. Now, before we get started, I just want to go through a couple of announcements real quick here. As always, I'm your game master. My name is Ryan. If you are having a great time here, if you're enjoying all that Almir and our table has to offer, please, our seats are ever open. I would love to have more people join us. Share us around. Let your friends know we're here. Our biggest struggle is always just get in front of people and let them know that we exist. So I would love any support we can get there. If you are catching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome. So excited to have you here. If you want to jump into the interaction, however, jump on over to Twitch. While the Spirit Master has many magical and mystical abilities, they only extend so far as Twitch. So the plane of existence known as YouTube is still a little touch and go right now. So jump on over to Twitch and get some phantom fuel going. If you are over on Twitch and you have a spare Prime sub lying around this month that you're not using and you're feeling extra generous, feel free to kick it our way. It's a great way to support us, and keep the content that we have going here going. Now, before we get into the recap, I will acknowledge the extra screen in the room. Marin has so graciously joined us. Marin is feeling a little bit under the weather, so we're really appreciative, Marin, that you're joining us today virtually. We're giving this a try, so hopefully it works out. Friends, let us know if there are things you think that could be improved with it, but we're gonna roll with it. Thanks for being here, Marin. Anything you want to say, Marin?
Pee pee poo poo.
How is that your line?
Oh no.
Gosh. Okay.
Off to a good start.
Oh god.
Alrighty.
Finale, huh?
Yeah,
Let's go.
before we get
Big,
into
cool,
the recap.
serious episode.
Really got you.
So, where we left off. I want to remind everyone the ordeals we all went through last time. Last time, we had made our way finally into Neberon, discovered some strange things in the mountains with a strange group of giants and Scraggly Dan. On our way to Uth, we actually encountered a gentleman named Sir Bavo who helped the favored five you all get to the city of Uth proper. Uth itself, I want to remind everyone, is a very gothic and spiky city where everything kind of comes to a point. There are many statues sitting along rooftops, even along the outer wall. There are statues of Uros Neberon holding his spear towards the sky, showing their perceived dominance at this moment. Uth itself is split up into our first wall, and then you all made it beyond the second wall towards the castle itself. Meeting up with Sir Bavo's wife, Sarah, you learned about his son, but a very distinct birthmark right on his cheek there. Sarah actually just so happened to know Killian, as she is also one of Zerome's personal attendants, and staged a surprise birthday for Killian, because she did not know it was his birthday, and neither did Killian. When you all made your way back to Killian, it was a bit of a rocky start back to everything. Seeing Killian again, some feelings ran high, but also the urgency of the situation, as we are all here for a very important person to two of us, Seylin. Seylin was trapped somewhere within the castle, so we thought. Killian decided to run some interference with Zerome while the rest of the party went looking for Seylin. As Bogarth, Varia, Nesh, and Nereus, you all made your way into the castle proper. We encountered some strange things, but at the end of the day, we did find Seylin, broken, battered, in desperate need of help. The favored five are her heroes today. Or maybe they will be. Maybe they won't. As we made our way into a different room, a room that was seemingly carved away spontaneously rather recently. Inside this room, a large cavernous expanse that's been dug away. There are two main pillars supporting the ceiling, and the rest is bits of dirt or some wooden supports and pulleys. And from those pulleys and those ropes and strings hang individuals. Some of those individuals are familiar to one of us. Some are not, but all are corrupted. In the center of the room is a large vat of sorts. Within this yellow and green bubbling liquid, there is some form that some of us got a better look at and some of us didn't. In the corner, there is what can only be described as a pile of people. Before we ended, Jerome escorted you, Killian, telling you about some of his plans and some of his thoughts on the world and his desire for a less chaotic experience with spirits and how spirits and souls can be used as a form of energy. As you made your way down into this space, he remembered that the whole reason you came here was because the prince was having one of his episodes, and before he could see the rest of the party, returned the elevator back up to the main room that he was in. From there, he met up with the prince, a man in red, black, and gray robes, a hood pulled mostly over his face, but the bottom of his face exposed enough to see the black tendril-like tattoos on his face, and one very faded but very distinct birthmark right here.
Done.
Killian, from your position, you can see that this man's eyes are completely glazed over and glassy white. For the rest of us who are currently in what is Zerome's lab, Nesh, you were rather quiet last time. And while we might have some reasons for that, there actually is a really good reason why you were. You see, Nesh, things have started changing for you since you entered. At first, it was just a little bit of a strange twinge, something as you passed through. Oh, thank you for the sub!
Thank you for 1 year, Lua.
Whoa!
Thank you, Lua.
Thank you.
Appreciate you always. We're gonna get back into it here. As you passed through the gate, the first gate on the wall, it was a bit of an awkward exchange, but you all made your way in, but something just was feeling weird in your stomach. It's a feeling you hadn't felt in a while. As the wagon you were on bumped over cobblestones, you looked down and you saw the road itself and almost felt like you saw an image before there was a flash before your eyes, and you saw dark tendrils stretching around the corners of your vision and onto the street and out into the plains and tundra around Oros. You see strange things all the time. It's just the void beckoning you, calling to you. It's something to be embraced. You went in further, past the second wall, with Sarah and your party towards Killian, and you saw a strange smile in your vision. You weren't sure what it was. When you first saw Killian even, you were taken aback, because Killian did not look like Killian, but his hair was long and dark. And then you saw a scar here and a scar here. And you could have sworn it was Zerome, but your party was all having a good time. And no, it is just Killian. You're just seeing things. It must be Bogarth's strange glasses obscuring something about Killian. When you finally made your way down into the dungeons, you saw something more unsettling. As Salen was thrown onto Bogarth's back and the wooden door was opened into the lab area, you got another vision. You saw what looked like Killian, binds around his arms, being raised up on these pulleys, and a long, red-hot iron being pressed into his body, leaving behind a rune very similar to Bogarth's. As you have very narrowly avoided Jerome in this moment, and Killian is mere seconds above you, Vera, you are still invisible on the ladder. Nesh, as you hear just the faintest echoes of the prince's voice, all you see in your vision is a pale white smile, and then the lips move. This entire sequence of events, you haven't disclosed the rest of the party because who would believe you can still see the future? This is a very different kind of a thing. But something compels you to maybe bring it forward now, that it isn't just a one-off thing here, one-off thing there. The rest of us, Bogarth, you feel the weight of Ceylin on your back, her breathing steady but shallow. You see up, hung from one of these battens, a dark, long-furred bugbear. The singed scars on his body are not what you recognize about him, but the slight curl to his upper lip, the very distinctive brow. It is your father. His left arm is missing, and he is hung up by some kind of metal ring that's been screwed into the stump, and the rope hangs there.
Do I notice it breathing?
There is a slight rise and fall to his chest. Nereus, you are huddled down as Jerome goes out of sight, with Bogarth and Ceylin and Nesh. You can tell that there is an heir to Bogarth that is not usual. This is a difficult moment for him. But as you all hear the boom, 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 echoing through the lab, you remember that there was a group of Neberon guards trying to get in through the cellar door down to the dungeons where you are now. Killian, you watch as Jerome once more says, Killian, I'll be right back. If you need me, I'll be in the throne room.
Oh no.
Might need to plug that.
As we troubleshoot,
How many dots does it say it has?
I think it's 4.
I think it's just one idol.
Hold for dramatic effect.
Okay.
Nereus needs to speak more.
Okay. We'll just keep it on.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay. This thumping gives you all a sense of urgency as Killian, Jerome, and as he leaves. Now, Your Highness, I understand your frustrations, but I must remind you that as he leaves, and just the echo of the clip-clop of his boots is left behind. Killian, you take a deep breath, and you see that there is the ladder, the rope ladder leading down to the lab.
I'll go ahead and start taking it. See what's going on in there. I haven't been in there yet, right?
You only very briefly saw the horrors that awaited you down there. As you descend the ladder, Vera, you see Killian coming down.
Killian. Is he gone?
Varia? Is that you?
Yes, I'm invisible right below you.
Bump.
Is he gone?
For a moment, he's talking to the Emperor.
We
or
can't go out
prince.
the other way. The Neberon soldiers are coming at us from the other way. We have to go out this way.
Okay, well, we gotta go right now then.
Killian, as you climb the ladder, you reach for a rung and find your hand blocked by something round.
I missed the next run.
No. Killian, you are our orb bearer for tonight. And as you grasp the orb, you can feel a spark transfer through it into your metal arm. You've been granted the gift of lightning.
Where are we standing right now? So we're like kind of near the entrance of the lab from the cells, right?
Yeah, you made your way a little bit further in.
I have
So-
crossed the room and I'm up on.
Can I see all of them if I look back?
Yeah,
Down
you can see
If you
Nesh-
would roll for charges.
Yes. Yeah.
you can see Nesh, Bogarth, and Nereus all kind of huddled together just beyond this big pot of sorts.
I got 7. We're max.
Oh,
Guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend them all today.
We just got this. As I see Killian climbing down the ladder, I draw my blade and I grind it against the stones. It's Killian, of course. It's
Also, I have the gift of gab right now. It's.
Of course.
I have not attuned to it. It's on my person, just so
yeah,
that you
of
know.
course.
So it's attuned.
Speaking
Still
of
attuned to Nash.
Oh yeah, I can speak through it.
Yeah.
Killian, Killian, by the lords themselves. I'm so glad you're alive. Okay, yeah, and then speaking of which,
Me too.
so I don't have the soul blade.
I have that too.
You have
yeah.
that on you.
There's. Well, yeah. Never mind.
We really put all of our eggs in one basket with
We
that
really
one,
did.
I feel like.
Yeah.
Well, we did it to because I went invisible and we were trying to keep all of the.
Super important.
No, this makes
Artifacts.
sense because
Away
all
from
of us will
Zerone.
die but one. So it is good to keep them all in one place.
Jesus.
All right.
I will say
Wait, what was that?
whatever's happening, whatever you're saying, I am not present for all of this. I'm just staring at my dad and just lost in thought is what I'll say.
All right, guys, we gotta get going.
Wait.
We
No,
have
go
to
ahead.
get going to the throne room to execute the prince and Zerome, of course.
I don't know. We can either leave right now, or we gotta stay in here for a little while and try to hide.
I don't know if staying in here for very much longer is a good idea, given the circumstance.
I believe time is against us.
Do I recognize them? Would I?
Recognize who?
The Bogarth family?
So, Varia, that's a very interesting point.
I don't remember if I would have met them.
You actually wouldn't have met them.
Okay.
When you first met Bogarth, it was just Bogarth and Ceylin
Okay.
in the mountains. Ceylin didn't even really mention much on Bogarth's family.
I'll nudge Bogarth. Why are you staring into the stars? We have a mission. And what is that, Nash? We enact incredible violence upon those that have wronged you. I have a lot on my mind right now. I would love to do that, but I need to save whoever I can. After seeing that my dad is still breathing and alive, I'll scan the room and just look for my mom and my sister.
Bogarth, scanning the room, you look across all of these individuals that have been strung up, and you don't see many familiar faces in the sense of your family. Maybe in a different life, you might have recognized some of these faces, a bugbear, orc, a goblin, some larger ones. Maybe you would recognize them, but they're definitely not your family. You scan towards the pile. There's so many individuals that it's something you'd have to potentially dig through. And eventually, at this point, you all see Bogarth kind of spinning around, Ceylin on his back, just looking through the room, and Bogarth, eventually your eyes land on this large tub, this vessel in the center of the room. It has this yellow-green liquid that's slowly bubbling. Each pop of a bubble assaults your nose with this scent, almost like that of sewage, that is just rank. But it's very isolated to just around this vessel. As you look inside, you see, while this liquid is not totally translucent or opaque, you can make out a form. Feminine, tall, covered in fur.
I would also like to clarify that I am not holding Saline like this. I am holding her
Great.
like this, so I can keep an eye on her. Okay, so I see something in the liquid.
Mhm.
I mean, I'll take a closer look.
As you push past this initial wave of this scent that is just horrible to smell, you can just make out that the face of this individual slightly turns, and you recognize this as being Bryn.
Do I see any signs of life?
Bogarth, from what you can see, the sigils on Bryn's body are much more numerous than yours. They are glowing and pulsing, and you can see the bubbles coming off of them. You cannot see Bryn breathing. Bryn does not appear to have much left of her below her torso.
I'll get close to wherever her face is. And just say, Bryn. It's me. It's the runt. I'm here. I'll put my hand on your shoulder. Bogarth, please. We cannot stare at ghosts. We need to save those that are alive now. You're right, she's gone. And I'll spin around and I'll go back up to the bars where my dad was passed, right? Because it was a set of bars and then he was strung up. Or was it I could go straight up to him?
He is held aloft in the air, about 30 feet. Once again, the format of this room is it's slightly spherical, with a slight outcropping of dirt around 20 feet up, and then some wooden platforms using that for support. And then this system of pulleys that go down along these pillars, along the edge of the wall, along these wooden supports to create a ring going around the room of these pulleys with these different individuals. Your father, as you would enter the room, would be over on your right. There's nothing preventing you from getting directly beneath him, but you would have to scale up somehow.
I'll go directly beneath him, and I'll because I can see that he might be alive. I'll just say, Dad, please, are you alive? It's me, Bogarth.
Bogarth, as you look up at your father, his eyes are shut, but very weakly open. As the silence hangs in the room, as you all wait for some kind of response. 10 seconds, 20 seconds,
I'm gonna
30 seconds, and a
By the Lords, get him down.
Bogarth, I can help get him down if you need.
Please, I have my hands full here. I'm not letting Saline go, but Dad, I'm gonna save you!
How high up did you say?
about 30 feet.
I'm gonna cast Wall of Water 30 feet high, swim up, and try and get him down.
Absolutely. Nereus, as you, I'm assuming you're pulling the water from your normal skin of water that's on you. As you pull that forward and create this column leading up to Bogarth's father, as you swim up and the water meets him, you see there is, as your hands touch, you feel the form of this very tall man. This man is about 9 feet tall. Relax into the grasp of this water as the tension is pulled off of his remaining arm and this implement. I'm assuming you'd like to cut him down.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll take my dagger out and just try and start very carefully cutting him down, trying to keep an eye on Bogarth and where I can assume Varia is right now as I do this.
Yeah, as Bogarth and Varia comes up to support him, Nesh and Killian, you're left kind of onlooking the scene as Nereus, you gently cut down Bogarth's father and use the water to gently take him to the ground.
I'll take care of him. Don't worry. Okay.
Yeah, please. I can't.
Just set him down. Just set him down. And I would love to give him a cure wounds, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, does it look like he's hurt? Does it look like he needs it? Or does he need something else?
An initial passover of his form. There are some superficial wounds. But even as you approach, Varia, you've at this point developed quite the sense for life or unlife, or the moment of someone passing. It all has to do with the soul of a person. Roll Arcana for me, actually. I'll see how much you can tell.
Not medicine? It's a 3.
Varia, this man is quite injured, but you don't see a wound on the surface, or signs of a wound on the surface that would particularly indicate what that would be.
I mean, I would love to try to help him out and try to, I know he's not unconscious, but like stabilize him in some way. And I just don't know if I get the sense that I should like try to give him a lesser restoration, or if I should just give him like healing. Or do I don't get the sense with that.
You can try one.
I'll come over and assist you with like a medicine check to start if you want to do that. See.
Sure. I'll have you
Okay.
Both roll medicine.
Both or
Or advantage if
okay.
you'd like to.
You can have advantage.
Yeah. Okay, medicine is much better. It's a dirty 20.
Okay. Killian, you know, especially looking at this individual who you did not know was Bogarth's father, Jerome has given you some idea as you feel the tingle simmer through your steel arm from where this new rune was burned into it. A similar process has been inflicted upon this man several times. You see rune over scarred rune, and the amount of energy and the amount of pain that someone has to go through to endure something like that. Not just one time to get one rune, but all over, and then again and again and again. This man has been through just an insane amount. Regardless of whether this man is physically healthy, the psychological drain on this, especially as you can even feel for the fact that he's now missing an arm. You don't even want to imagine how he came to miss that arm. Even if this man is alive, he might not be all there.
Killian, have they trapped souls within him? Or is he some sort of... And I lean closer to make sure that Bogarth doesn't hear it. Or some sort of abominable creation?
It could be either one. It looks like they're the same runes that are for putting spirits into other people's bodies. We need to get him out of here because I felt an extreme amount of pain trying to do it on my arm. That's not even my real body. And this man has had it hundreds of times.
Nesh, can you carry him? I definitely can't, but we can't stay here. We have to go.
Yes, I think we must be expedient. And I'll look towards Killian. I think this is what he will have done to you if you stay here longer. The maw will consume all. And I'd like to put the Hand of Oath onto Bogarth's father and cast banishment.
Okay. He is unable to make the saving throw right now, so it will just work. Let me double check on banishment the length of time. I believe it's a minute.
Okay.
Might be 10.
Nash, what are you doing?
Yeah,
It's okay, I think...
You see your father disappear.
If a spirit is trapped within him, it will cause him great pain. So, we leave it in its own plane, and he comes back to us fine.
This better work.
Of course it will.
We're trying our best, Bogarth.
We need to leave right now, though.
Can we go out the direction you came in?
Yes, let me go first,
You
just
all
in case.
hear echo from the dungeon, a crack.
I need to get up the ladder before he comes
So
back.
I'll start climbing if you want to be right behind me.
And then I will be right after since I'm still invisible because I haven't cast anything.
Are you gonna put?
Yeah, I'll do that to climb the ladder.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take up the rear just
Okay.
to make sure
Okay.
we're getting up.
Okay.
Bogarth, as you ascend, and the notion of reprieve that you might get one of your family members out of here tickles your brain. You can feel something poking around in your backpack. As you turn, you will see an 8-foot-tall plucked seagull behind you, a large vial of hair growth tonic in its beak.
I forgot I'm bald.
A gift
You're bald?
and
Yeah, he's bald.
an inspiration.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't recognize him for a minute there.
Courtesy
Got that minoxidil
of
on demand, bro.
Raya.
Was that Rael? Yeah. Got some minoxidil. Thin. Okay.
All right. Give me just a moment here, friends.
Going up the ladder. Going up the ladder. Going up the ladder. Hey, hey.
Now's not the time, Varia. Going up the ladder.
As you all begin ascending the ladder,
He's allowed to.
Nereus, you are the last to get up, and you hear just the faint at first, but as you're getting to the very top, the clack clack, and then suddenly you hear the shouting, and just as you're making your way up and closing the hatch, your eyes peek down and you see a full platoon of individuals wearing Neberon colors running into the room, shouting. What they're shouting is difficult to make out in the moment because you shut it very quickly. You all now are in this room. It is not terribly large, but you see the furniture in this room has been pushed to the side, and on large sheets of chalkboard-like material is written a whole variety of runes similar to those on you, Bogarth, and just long ramblings. Different. It's hard to make out. Some are in common, some are in Sylvan, some are in a language that none of you can really read.
All right. I hold out the hand of Oth and I try to call back Bogart's father.
As you call back Bogarth's father, the form appears standing before slouching into a chair just on the side of the room. Bogarth, your father, Bogan, is still mostly unresponsive, but breathing.
I'll just get right in front of him. Say, Dad, please tell me you're in there. It's me, your son,
Bogarth.
Bogart.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder, on your shoulder. I really hope that we can get through to him. Physically, he'll be okay right now, but we
You're
gotta
right,
go.
we have to go. I know, I get it, I know.
I will cast invisibility at 3rd level on Bogarth and his father.
But what about Ceylin?
She's just carry.
Oh, you and Ceylin then, I guess. And then, are you going to be able to carry
I will
Swallow,
carry
or
you.
should I?
No problem.
All right.
Whoa,
Maria,
what did you do?
She's just invisible.
you're both just invisible. You're totally fine. Okay? Don't attack anything. Just run. Okay?
I can do that.
And Maria, can you get him and the father invisible?
No, I'm invisible. It's a
I
concentration.
think the people that we're rescuing need to be invisible. The people carrying them. The rest of us can handle ourselves.
Which means I will have to upcast that.
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing on spell slots, Varia?
I'm really not doing amazing, but I can do it. I can do it.
I think we have moments before we are seen,
Wait,
so I
are
think
you
it's
gonna-
better.
I have to use
What?
a 3rd level spell slot.
Wait, but what is? I'm not saying anything. Nope.
Jillian told me it's the right thing to do.
No, well, he's also like working with Jerome.
And also
Like-
helping us
Okay,
right
so
now.
can I get a
Maybe
roll
kill
call,
my
please, of
family.
who is invisible?
Them
Me and
two.
Ceylin.
Bogart, Ceylin,
And then Nesh
them
and
two.
Bogan.
Bogan.
So then Nereus, Varia, and I are totally visible.
This better
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Remind me, the rope ladder, was it a rope ladder we came up?
Yes.
I'm gonna, while all this is going on, I'm gonna be trying to, like, sever the rope ladder so nobody can get up after us.
Yeah, you're able to do so rather easily, Nereus.
Okay.
As you do, you hear just muffled shouting coming from beneath the hatch.
Okay, cool. And I'll shout down to, I'm not gonna shove my whole face down there just so they don't know what I look like, but I'll shout, like, some obscenities down to them and be like, "Stop doing that!"
Just some real bad stuff. Make them feel really bad about themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
you-
yeah.
Never
A-
on,
after
more
you
like
shout
never
the
off.
obscenities, you finally hear. After you shout the obscenities, Nereus, you hear as you're shutting the hatch just a thud. Ah!
Oh, they were mid-climb.
Yeah.
Add that to the
Good.
kill count. Well done, Nereus.
Killian.
Well, I don't think they'll be getting up with us anytime soon, so we should...
Especially because they are dead. Let
Good.
us move.
Good thinking, Nereus. Good thinking.
Okay, can
Near-
we
Nereus-
here?
We have to go.
Yeah, Nereus, you should lead the way as stealthily as you can.
You
To
know
get out
where
of
to
here.
go,
You know where to
though.
go.
I think it's best if I stay behind in case we get seen. I will be right behind you guys, but enough that if we get seen, I can distract them, and I will meet back up with you. I will not
yes.
be in trouble if I'm
Yes.
spotted here. You will.
Killian, I need to save Ceylin and my dad, but we're here to save you too.
I will be all right.
If you stay here much longer.
Oh, you're closer than I thought you were.
Sorry. If you stay here much longer, you will become like Bogart's father. They will brand you until they cannot.
I don't think that they would do that to me. I don't know.
The
I'll-
Maw
I'll
has
get
spoken to me.
I'll get out of here. I need to make sure you guys are safe first. So, go. We need to go right
Okay.
now.
Hey, I'm leading the way.
Okay.
As long as everybody,
And-
I'm
okay.
assuming
Barry,
everybody's
be
following
as
me. I can't see
stealthy as you
anything.
can, but
Yeah.
Fine, but I will say I told you so.
I'll follow.
And then you
after,
hear like,
I'll follow after Nereus.
Okay, everyone roll stealth.
Okay. Advantage though for
Yeah, those
Invisible,
who are invisible.
yes.
I have disadvantage. I'm exhausted.
you're screwed, man.
Oh, 20 and a 1.
Dude.
oh no, that's crazy.
Literally.
Well, that's fine. You're in the back.
It's okay if I get seen. We're fine.
As you all make your way through the halls, you can feel a spectral presence, cat-like agility bestowed upon you all. Everyone gain +3 to all your dexterity based
Oh, that's-
throws and
Of course.
It's helpful.
skill throws and
Skill checks.
skill checks and saving throws.
He's got it.
Spirit
No.
master.
What episode are we on? He's got it.
yeah.
No one's counting. It's 42.
It
Anyways,
is 42.
Okay.
let's start over on this side. Killian, what'd you roll?
With the bonus, that'll be a 6.
17.
17. Okay.
Ah.
Nereus?
24.
24. Let's go.
Additionally, a portly baker will appear before the group, before enveloping those without invisibility, with an active camo invisibility in an attempt to distort perception of those trying to see them.
Is this fantasized?
This is fantasized.
Okay.
What say you?
What say you?
They look like stones
Maybe.
or something.
Cardboard
I will-
boxes.
I will choose to have it affect the DC as opposed to have you roll at advantage.
All right.
Okay.
Fair
Fine.
enough.
I am still seeing. Sorry.
13.
13?
Yes.
They're like, why is that big
28.
pie walking on?
28. And 24, 26, would you say?
No, it's 17.
You said 17.
17. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Nesh
26.
wishes.
All right. As you all make your way out of this room, you walk into the massive halls of the castle of the capital of Neberon, Uth. Along the tops of the molding, these curved arches inlaid with brick, in between them you see each has a strange visage, like a gargoyle, sat in between each of them. The expanse is wide and makes you feel vulnerable. However, Nereus, you notice that you can slip in between some of these gaps where these arches are. Some of them are just for frivolity, and your knowledge and study of architecture is doing you well in this, where you can kind of guess where the next one is going to be and how far you have to go. And you're doing the math in your head as you're leading everyone forward. Bogarth and Nesh, you are doing your best to just follow. Killian, you are bringing up the rear. Killian, you're having to give the best directions you can as occasionally Nereus will look over his shoulder and give you the look. You'll have to
I'll just like message as best I can while staying far enough back to kind of keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mellifree, for the follow. And Killian, you will feel D20 drop on your head as an 8-foot plucked seagull plops it onto you and waddles away. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Rael.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you. What was the name?
Rael.
It was Rael.
Before that, the follow.
Oh, Mellifree.
Mellifree. Thank you, Mellifree, for joining us. Killian, as you gain that inspiration, you are messaging, and you all have gotten, at this point, relatively far down the pass, back towards the entrance you had used with Zerome. You can see the door that leads to the set of stairs that lead up onto the terrace and then over to the tower. You're almost there. However, it fills you all with dread as you hear a rather soothing voice call through the hall. Killian! You're making your way back towards the tower. Those of you who are invisible can turn over your shoulder to see the form of a man. Black leather gloves, a robe with a high collar but open in the front just for his Adam's apple to stick out. Dark, slicked back hair. A scar here and a scar here on his lip. Very fine features but a strong Roman nose. As those of you have seen before, this is Zerome. Making your way back to the tower, I thought we were going to take a look at my lab.
Yeah, I went to take a look on my own, but the ladder fell as soon as I tried to grab onto it. So I figured I would just go wait in the tower until you were done.
Roll deception.
Oh no!
Oh, you're good at these.
I'm so bad. I can get a 0.
Okay, at least you're not like exhausted or something.
You all are tucked into these crannies, holding your breath. Killian, what did you roll?
Don't say it.
+3.
Not to
To
death.
charisma.
Oh yeah, it's deception.
So
We can do like a sick backflip.
with a -1, that's a 4.
Oh,
As I'm saying it, I'm like looking over my shoulder a bunch.
Nothing
Well-
suspicious here.
Killian, I understand. I needed to replace that. It's all a rather temporary operation as we expand. But, Killian, I think I've calmed the prince down, and I think it's time you meet him.
Can Nereus
Come
and
with
I
me.
hear this from the front of the
You're getting a...
line? Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear this. You can, Killian, I'm assuming you would step into his vision.
Yeah, I would walk back towards him as I was saying what I was saying.
And Nereus, I think we have probably stopped. Like, we're pressed into the wall, like trying not to make any sound at all. Yeah.
I'll nod and say, yeah, for sure. Making it seem like I accidentally bumped the book that I have on my waist, knocking it down. So I will bend around the wall a little bit to pick it up and message to Varia, get out of here now. And then put the book back on and start heading with Zerome.
Oh god.
He'll motion for you to step beyond him.
I will do so.
Great.
Also, Harry and Mel say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, the spirit orb is there too, and I'm like trying to just put it in my backpack.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, this isn't. Nope, nothing here. Nothing to see here.
As you step beyond him, Killian, Jerome places a hand on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
One moment, Killian. And you'll see him raise up his hand, and from his palm, a collection of these runes will spray out and spill over the room, creating this effect almost as though lines of code are descending from the ceiling. Whoa. And you see that they concentrate on certain areas near those who are invisible.
Can we see this at all?
Yes.
Do those of us that are invisible see all of this happening?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm running.
That's interesting.
I'm booking it.
Do you think that there's maybe an intruder? And I'll just keep like trying to push him to look away.
I'll walk towards Jerome and see if the lines of runes are following me.
Yes, they are. Bogarth, as you begin making your way, Killian, Zerome's eyes look to you, give a slight smirk, and then look back. Bogarth, is that you?
I'm not stopping.
Bogarth, as you hear your name from behind you, you will feel the hands of the spirits grasp you and raise you up. You are granted the abilities of spiritual lift.
I'm out of here! I'm out of here! Okay, hold on.
Lifted.
Bogarth, as you make your way towards this door that Killian indicated was the way he came in with Zerome, as you get closer, you get to the door, you're beginning to feel the effects of spiritual lift come into effect.
Oh!
Goodbye, Nereus.
Oh, okay.
Nereus is frozen in... Welcome back, Nereus.
I'm so sorry, I don't know what happened.
You were stealthing really good, and then Jerome
Yeah.
found
Those are actually all the runes that came out. All right.
The squid!
Yeah.
Bogarth.
That has to be your fault. All right.
And
I
Nereus
believe-
special. Triton special.
1 second. I need to double check how this is going to interact with invisibility.
Bet.
through the
Well,
hallway.
while you do that, a spiritual hand will sneak its way out of the orb before attempting to push something off a shelf, creating a distraction, and make a lot of noise. Also, Killian,
Now he is
a Goliath spirit, will put his arm around you, as if to help you move and jump. You too will gain the effects of spiritual lift.
Okay.
Just remember
Alright.
that spiritual lift. Yes, it increases your jump to 30 feet and no fall damage, but you can also, recently, it's been changed, you can go through walls and stuff.
What?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was the
like
change
a
that we
little
made.
while ago.
What?
It was
No
also
idea.
never announced.
It was, I think, actually, maybe.
I've
I don't
never
remember
heard
where.
about this.
No one else
Not at the
remembers, so
table.
it's fine. Bogarth.
I'll be the first.
Bogarth. As you are running, your adrenaline pumping, and you feel the effects of spiritual lift kick in. What are you thinking about?
Oh no.
I am literally just thinking, I'm just thinking about getting away from all of this. Just me and Ceylin. I'm just leaving everything.
Okay. Bogarth, as you are about to pass through the door, Killian, Jerome steps forward in the direction of Bogarth and the rest of your party and calls into the hallway. Bogarth, you think running away from this will solve all your problems? What happened when you ran away from Ceylin? She's not doing so well now, is she? What do you think happens if you leave your friends behind?
I'll just be saying under my breath, just, liar. You're a liar. As I keep running.
Okay. Bogarth, you get through the wall, and your friends are behind you, but you still somehow hear the presence of Zerome in your mind. Bogarth. Now, don't say that. Your friends are in danger. This isn't very heroic of you.
What do you want?
Come back down. And let's talk. Let's come to an agreement. The prince wants to see you.
If I come back right now, will you leave everyone else? My friends, Seilin, my father. Will you
Bogarth.
let them live?
You will hear the spirits call to you. Don't stop, Bogarth! Don't stop!
I know what I think.
Bogarth, I promise I will not hurt your friends, Seilin, or your father at all.
Zerome, let me make something clear. If you are lying, I will rip every limb, every finger off of your body.
If I am lying, Bogarth, I will present my hands to you. And you can take every nail, every hair, every bone from them to your heart's content. I promise you that.
I'll start walking back.
Okay. The rest of you, as Bogarth is invisible, you don't necessarily see him, but you do see this line of these runes disappear against the wall. And as Zerome steps forward, he's saying all of this out loud. He, at this point, has made his way far enough down the hall that, Killian, you are a fair ways behind him, and he's in line with you, Nesh. Bogarth, as you come back, Zerome turns to you, Nesh. Well, favored five, shall we support our friend Bogarth in his endeavors? The prince wants to talk with him. I assume the rest of you want to come with. And he turns over his coat and begins walking up to you, Killian, places a hand on your upper back, just below your neck, to motion you forward.
I would like to say that on my way returning, I will walk near Varia and just whisper to her and say, please, lend me the soul blade again. I know that the prince wants the artifacts, and he wants them brought to him. And to bring them into the same room is likely a trap. But I think I can win. Do you hand it to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you grab it?
I'll find a way. Certainly.
Spiritual lift through the cloak and
There we
grab
go.
the soul blade, pull it through.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, Killian, are you going with Zerome?
Yes, I will just bow my head and not resist at all.
Okay.
I will note, though, that while this was happening, I'm changing the well of knowledge, so it's no longer in erudite form; it's in study form.
Great.
Can I feel for Nesh? Like, can I feel you?
Hello.
I'm gonna give you back the gift of gab.
Oh, thank you. It'll wrap back around my hand. But you'll probably need it more than me.
Do you want me to have it?
Yes, because if you were to be stabbed once, you would die instantly.
That's probably true.
And you've already died. Once.
Maybe a couple of times at this point, but who's counting, right? I just didn't know if I don't know what it can do, so I don't know if it would be more
Its
helpful for you
powers
to
are
have
still potent, even though they're upon you.
It's up to you.
I'll put the gift of gab back on you.
It does give you a +2 AC.
Yeah, that is a thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
sick. Okay.
But mind, Nesh is the one at 2.
That's
Yes.
true.
Right, so
Yeah.
it doesn't.
So I can cast the spells.
But I still get the +2?
I would like to say, as I'm seeing this happen, Nash, are you there?
Of course. But I am invisible,
Right, as am I.
unknown to the enemy.
We
and
are
I will say, I'm
following,
pretty sure
right?
it dropped. Because
really?
the illusion essentially ends because we were
Did it?
seen.
What did it?
So above the table, Jerome used detect magic.
Yeah. But it doesn't mean that we are not
It didn't.
invisible.
Yeah, he
Dispel.
didn't dispel. He just detected it.
If the situation wasn't so dire, I'd be commenting on how cool this is. But now is not the time.
We were
I-
just invited into the enemy's den, within striking distance.
I know, I have the soul blade on me again. Nesh, I can already feel my muscles faltering, holding Saylin for so long. If I fall, I need you to promise me that you'll get her out of here. You put yourself in harm's way a lot. I need you to make sure that you don't fall so that Saylin doesn't as well. Please.
I might meet my end before you do. But if I don't, then she will live on.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Is this the look I see between the two?
No one knows.
Wait, because we're invisible? We're giving each other the look.
Yeah, we're like,
we're
we're
waiting.
both making the signal, but it's not being received.
We are following after, I assume.
Nereus, are you also going with Jerome and the rest of the party?
Yes, but very far behind and not staying with the rest of the group.
Okay.
Like sneaking behind, basically.
Are you-
Still stealthing?
Okay. Are you trying to do that from Jerome, or are you trying to stealth from us too?
Just from Jerome.
Okay. I'll take a look back and see Nereus and just give you a little nod and keep walking.
Are you going into the center aisle?
I'll just turn back and I'll just say to anyone listening, he did look directly at me and said, "Favored 5. All 5. I don't think we're that clever, and I don't think he hasn't seen you. But
Yeah.
who's to say? I'm just saying that to the wind,
Yeah,
and no one in particular."
Nereus.
I'm sorry. I got the sense that he knew that all of us were here. If that's
Yeah,
not
yes,
the
yes.
case.
No, yeah, that's what I'm
the
saying.
impression.
That's
Oh.
why. That's why I was saying Nereus is trying to hide from a guy that knows that
knows.
he's there.
Cool. I mean, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one of us had a magical object on us, right?
Yeah.
So all of
Yeah.
us were detected.
Okay, so yeah, I'm walking in the center aisle. Yeah.
I would just like to say one last thing as we're walking. I'll just say, Nereus. I know that you're used to. I know it's not a part of your past that you're proud of, but if there's ever a time to stab someone in the back, please let it be Jerome and or the prince,
They're even
preferably
royalty.
both. I will do everything I can to make it happen.
You have all walked back in almost relative silence, but the little bits of chit-chat between all of you. Killian, as you arrive at a part of the castle you haven't been to, it's very close to where you were previously. It's just a few rooms down. 2 massive doors are open. They must each be at least 10 feet across. And as Jerome stands in between, he walks forward beyond the doors and stands to sort of block the direction beyond, and then motions with the hand in through these doors. As you walk in, you see before you the throne room of Uth and Prince Eliak Neberon. As the rest of you file in, you see that the room is rather tall and wide, and there are varying degrees of stairs that lead up to a first platform and then a second with a large, glorious golden throne, upon which you see the prince, who I will describe in just a second. Directly as you walk in front of you, there is a large gap in the floor. This gap actually continues out to the walls, and you can barely peek over, and you don't know how deep it goes. These two sets of stairs lead over this gap and onto this main receiving platform. A large red velvet carpet sits in between the two pillars that support the roof here. And this carpet leads directly up to the foot of the stairs that go up to the prince himself. As you all enter, you see that at various points around this room, there are guards and soldiers clad in Neberon armor. At the base, as you enter, there are two individuals, pale white skin, long white, pale hair, glazed over eyes, tattoos leading up on their face, and red, black, and gray robes. On the middle platform, there are two very large individuals. Killian, very similar in stature to Tiny, but they are not wearing cloaks. And you see these individuals that are corrupted in some nature, but have these golden runes placed upon their body and stand with large glaives in their hands. As you make your way inside, these two individuals, with the prince's voice, will call out to you individually. Welcome, favored five. I've been expecting you, please. Come and see me in person.
Is this the same voice he's had?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there's two of them, and then there's the actual prince up on the throne. Okay.
So finally, you are ready to die in person as well.
We'll see about that.
I would just like to walk just a little bit away from the group, just to see if I can clock if this guy is noticing my presence, even though I'm still invisible, just like Zerome did.
Bogarth, these individuals that seem to be able to see for the prince do not seem to be able to notice you.
I will... Okay, wait, so I'm sorry. So you said two individuals, the prince is further back.
The prince is up on the throne, at the back of the throne room. There's basically a small entryway where there is a moat between the entryway and the next platform. Two sets of stairs lead up onto this platform where there is the rug, and is, from, as you can see from the architecture, appears to be the receiving area.
Does it look like there is any way to get behind? Off to the side.
On either side of this center platform where the throne is, there are two slightly lower platforms where it appears, if you, Bogarth, from your knowledge of Lord of the Swords, you would assume that is where attendants would sit, or potentially the hand, the steward, other important individuals if we were in court and receiving, or potentially other armed individuals. Right now, on both of those platforms are these two very large corrupted individuals covered in these golden runes.
Okay, that's where they are. Okay.
I mean, as Bogarth is scouting it out, I'll say, you are a coward for hiding behind others you control. Why not face me in person without your puppets?
But are you still invisible?
You're invisible.
Yeah. I am.
I don't have puppets. I have tools and weapons. And Nesh, if you make your way up these stairs across the moat, do you?
Of course. Can I dispel the invisibility myself?
You can ask me to.
You can swipe
Or
the
you can,
air.
Yeah, you can punch something and
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe if you like slam your sword in the ground or something.
Oh, yeah. I have a tool myself, and then I'll slam it into the ground as the invisibility dissipates.
But it doesn't drop on Bogart's father.
Correct.
no.
Who you are still carrying? Whom you are still carrying?
I'll lay him down.
Just in the walkway.
A body casually appears. Nesh.
As you have all
I'll come up and stand next to you.
Okay.
Sorry.
As you've all made your way inside, Nereus, you can be holding back if you would like to be, but Jerome,
Yeah, I'm
go
still
ahead.
stealthing.
Jerome will close these two large doors behind you, just with his hands, motioning them in the air as the doors. Varia and Nesh, as you step onto this red carpet and look up towards this golden throne, you see an individual, probably not much older than Killian. His face is gaunt. His eyelids droop off of his eyes just slightly, which is immensely unsettling with his piercing, bright purple eyes. His long white hair is only broken up by the rusted gold of a sharp crown that sits on his head. Behind him are these huge banners of red, black, and gray, and between the two is an immense mural of a large individual with dark black hair, strong features, holding a spear aloft, a large mural of Oros. Prince Eliek Neberon is very thin. He wears a thin golden robe, but also he has on a metal apparatus. In the center of his chest plate is a very, very large rune with a hole directly in the center. This metal harness of sorts has long tubes and chains going up into the rafters of this area and connecting into some unseeable apparatus. As you approach, you see he is fully supported by the throne. His legs are thin. Nesh, this man, you're unsure if he would even be able to stand up.
What death has come to claim you many times. Why do you deny its grasp?
And you all hear for the first time Prince Eliek Neberon's voice coming from his own mouth. Death claimed my father. Death claimed my mother. And death claimed my older brother. Death has no business here. I am a direct descendant of Oros Neberon, and you will treat me with respect! But I don't need your respect right now. You favored. Do you know where that term even comes from?
Yeah.
Roll to search.
Okay, we're just brushing past that, huh?
Yeah.
I want to know! Josh wants to know.
Well, then you would know that the term favored comes from the favor
Thank you,
earned
J-Rain.
Thank you.
by my great, 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 great grandfather, Oros Neberon from Nellen himself. His blood runs through my veins, and through his blood, I have every right to rule all of Oros.
Can I see any of the runes on his body?
Yeah.
Are you sure that the blood in your veins is Oros Neberon's? I don't think that's really your body, is it?
Yeah, are we seeing... Does he have the mark
He
on him?
does not have
Okay.
tattoos,
Mhm.
nor does he have a birthmark.
Cool.
Quick question. Have we, as a party, all been slowly approaching this whole time during this conversation, or are we still?
I've been standing next to Nesh.
I'm just standing there with my blade, getting ready for when the signal to duel begins.
Sorry, go ahead.
Just... Did you actually put down his dad?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm standing next to you. Like, I would like to have some sort of contact with my foot. Like, just so that I can feel that he's there.
Yeah.
That's why I'm standing up next to you. So,
I'm
going to stay there.
I would like to make it clear that because it doesn't seem like anyone has noticed my presence.
Yep.
Outside of the fact that they kind of just know that I'm here somewhere. I would like to creep around the side, along the path that you were mentioning. I'll put Salen over my left shoulder, and I'll just have the soul blade out, but not... Well, actually, wait. Does the soul blade, it lights up anytime I am essentially wielding it, is that correct? Or am I kind of in control of when that happens?
You're in control of that.
Okay, I will have it out, but not on, per se. And I'll just be creeping closer to him. Just really slowly.
Yeah. Bogarth, as you do, Jerome walks past you, and as you look up, or as you look over, he makes brief eye contact with you, but walks up and stands on one of these platforms near the prince, but doesn't say anything.
From the lands I come from, you must invoke your right to rule. You must conquer those in combat. So, would you like to invoke a battle with me?
The prince shifts his chin over into his other hand. You come from a weak people who know not of how true power is shown. But I will invoke my right as the next spirit caller, because now I have everything I need. And his hand sets on the armrest of his throne as you see it press in an additional button.
And I made that noise. I've seen these.
Wow.
That was easy. Sorry.
As suddenly, Killian, you were too focused on the runes on Prince Eliak's body to notice, but on either side of the rug, there are 6 immense runes inlaid into the floor. As these large banners that cover the edges of the room, you see the glowing as the banners flail from the runes that are along the walls. The doors themselves, large iron pillars, go sideways, blocking the doors. As the runes and these pipes on the back of the prince's back light up, and the rune on the center of his body illuminates, sans the hole in the center. It is time, as he very, very weakly stands, stumbling a little bit. It is time for my right. You, weak Solaris. I invoke the ritual of Boros Neberon himself. And you all feel the spirit caller artifacts begin to vibrate a warm hum in your chest and begin twitching. Guards, bring me the artifacts. And with that, we'll be rolling initiative.
Oh, crap! Oh, God!
Oh, baby!
God. Okay. Oh, God. All right.
No, not that one.
This is for all the bones.
Okay.
I have disadvantage on the initiative, right?
Oh, you sure do.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is, in
exhausting.
fact, an ability check.
Oh,
That could have been worse.
Oh no.
Also, this is a great time to shout out the new combat overlay. Thanks, Josh. Looks great.
Let's
Yeah. We switched things around a little bit. I thought that the last
Make
one
it
looked a
smaller.
little weird. What, the map?
Uh-huh.
It's just, it might be like a little smaller.
Okay.
Little compromises.
Yeah.
As you all ready yourselves from combat, Nesh, a wild-eyed chameleon, will appear on your shoulder and tell you, "Look at this guy." You will all feel your dexterity fade and your minds expand as you will all gain +3 to all your saving throws.
Right.
Intelligence saving throws.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, that works for me either way.
Okay.
This feels
little,
important.
like a little.
Killian,
Oh no.
in your backpack, the orb will alight, and you will all hear a voice echo through the hall. "Hey, Prince, you're ugly. We don't like you. Eat boogers. And die."
Get him!
Wait, can you be the spirit caller if the spirits hate you?
That's what I'm
Is that a
saying.
Dude, what? This
Well,
guy.
what's the lore on that?
I think.
I think we're about to find out.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
we're in the
God.
process.
It's not lore. We're living it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just gonna happen.
Nesh, the lizard on your shoulder, will tell you, you can take him. You'll gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Joe Soul.
I know
Alright.
I can.
And then the spirits are going to be summoned immediately. So
Indeed.
once everything is in place for this, you'll decide where they'll go real
Okay.
quick.
Alrighty.
How far do you think we are into our book at this point?
Into the future book? I don't know. I didn't read it.
This
I'm the only one who
is-
didn't look at the future.
the final chapter.
I don't think that's true.
I would say we're probably like in the beginning.
Halfway?
It's
My book.
Not
I'm
beginning?
there. Oh no!
I'm not even 20.
Woo!
I'd like for the book to continue.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Ryan. What are 2 and 3? The big copper 2 and 3?
So
Those
they
big preach.
they appear to be corrupted individuals with golden runes like yours.
okay, come on. I wouldn't be right next to it.
So this is a platform. They are about 10 feet up. If you would like to be somewhere else,
I
do
would
you
like
wanna-
to. I'm okay with that general spot. I just don't want to be directly adjacent
Can
to
you put
it.
him like?
Yeah.
Like on the throne.
Don't worry about it. I'll get there.
Oh my god. We can't. Oh wait.
Actually, tell you what, because I'm still invisible, I was okay with my spot. I forgot I was invisible.
Well, I mean, visible.
We'll just have you there. All right.
Zerome's
to-
just gonna like.
It's fine. It's okay. It's
Are
fine.
you still holding Ceylin?
I am.
Just scoot it so that there's an extra person we can't see down there. I don't know if that matters, but
Might have to
I don't
get
have
you
to be the
in
one to swing the sword.
Great.
I don't know how I forgot that.
I would like everyone who rolled above a 20.
27.
23
Oh, wait, what?
with disadvantage.
What was on the die?
13.
Okay. All right.
Whether it's
Shoot.
Dex or Int,
All right.
I get a bonus to either one. So
15 to 20.
and that's with disadvantage.
Yeah, 16. No, sorry, 18.
16.
Okay.
I'm going to take a moment to roll
yeah.
Spirit's HP.
Yes.
yes, please.
Hit us with it, Spirit
It's
Master.
gonna be so many dice, y'all. You're not gonna be able to see
Yes.
anything. Blindness.
Oh,
my God.
An
Ouch.
8,
Oh, the 7 hit me.
Couple
Let's
ones,
go.
few ones, but that's okay.
Oh
that's okay.
no.
Okay. 10, 5
Oh,
to
did
10.
it not?
That's
You
no,
did not do
10
10 to 15.
10 to 15.
13.
We gotta
Sorry,
roll
we
again.
have to roll it
Sorry,
again.
once more.
What?
Oh, jeez.
An 8 to
There were
7.
fewer ones this time. I'll take
A
that.
7. Another 8.
Mm.
Get away from me.
You better not. Oh my! He moved me, bro. He moved me back in the.
Well,
we need the spirits.
I know, that's what I'm moving.
I am.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's what I'm moving everyone for.
Uh-huh.
Gotta clear the air for them.
So
Make
if you-
way. Mob coming through.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And then
So we've got
that's all of you, right? Yep, that is all of you. So then we just have the last folks.
the prince
Is that
is way
silver
down there.
one Saylin?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go through that in just a moment here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nesh. The Goliath spirit appears again, and in a powerful hand grasp between warriors, lifts your spirit. Gain the effects of spiritual lift. We're so lifted right now.
I jump into the endless pit.
No!
Every time I put a pit in here, Nash is like, we gotta do this. All right, so for everyone,
One of these
what we're
days.
looking at right now, here's the entryway. This is the pit. These are the 2 stairs that lead up. This is the red carpet. These are both pillars that fully go up to the ceiling.
Okay.
This area right here, we can see these 2 platforms. They go up about 10 feet. This goes up about another 20, where this is 10 feet down, 10, and then 20 up to the prince himself. Along the edges here, between the runes, those are all soldiers of Neberon, clad in the normal garb. These are more soldiers down here. These are both these individuals that are corrupted with the big golden runes on them. Zerome is number 9 right here. Gold number 1 is the prince. This is Bogan, and this is Saylin.
We moved away
Okay.
from Bogan? Oh.
Nash set him down.
I said it down.
I was trying to stand next to him, but
I thought you said stand next to Nesh.
No, to Bogan. Yeah.
I knew that Nesh had Bogan. I'm totally fine here.
Great. Wonderful. With that, Bogarth, you are first to act as this almost whirring begins to play into the area around you as the prince raises up. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing.
No, you didn't.
There's so much happening. What could you have forgotten?
These are the 2 individuals.
Oh, with the white eyes and the tattoos.
Yeah.
At this point, I will connect the dots for you. You have previously heard from the clan of the Endless Blade of Prince Alaris. They referred to the version of the prince they had as a conduit. These are 2 conduits of Prince Eliak.
Right. That makes a lot of sense.
Wonderful. So, Bogarth,
So that is his real body.
you are the first to act.
Okay. Knowing I'm invisible still, and those around me haven't noticed me, aside from Zerome, and Zerome isn't out here.
No, he's number 9.
Zerome
He's right
is
there.
here.
Oh, he's
Does
right
anybody
there.
need healing
No,
while I'm here? Okay.
not yet.
Okay, I will move my full 30 feet to kind of skirt around large number 3 and get as close to the throne as I can. And I've still got Saylin in tow.
Mhm.
I would like to dash. And then with my dash, I will actually jump to the top of the throne. And just stand there.
Okay. What's your strength score?
Well, my jump is 30 feet.
Oh,
period,
great.
Because of spiritual lift.
Right.
So I'm up there. I would like to action surge.
Great.
And with my new action, I will have my bonus action be me summoning my Echo. And I will have it summon above the prince and have
Okay.
it come crashing down on top of him. Soul Blade in tow.
Okay.
Do we know where the spirits are?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we
They
gotta
need to
put the
be
spirits down.
That's Killian's choice.
I will put them
Sorry.
right next to, like, between Bogan and number 3. Because they can travel pretty quickly, and I think that's be better to have them near them.
Totally.
near
Yeah,
them, so.
yeah. Okay, and as my Echo appears and plunges down, you'll see me lose my invisibility. Saylin is still invisible though.
Yeah.
But just on my shoulder. And I will make an attack
until my
onto the prince.
Great. Because it's from invisibility, you have advantage.
Great.
Let's
No.
go.
Wow!
What'd you get?
Wow!
That's
Two
a double
twos.
2.
I will as I
It still
come
might
in.
hit.
Okay, hold on.
He's like 95
Okay,
years old.
hold on. Just let me do this. As I appear and reappear in front of you, I will have all of my fur back because I have used my spiritual minoxidil from Rael. Please roll better than a 2.
Am I just rolling 1d20?
No,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
gonna hit a 20
Big
right
money.
now.
No whammies.
That would have been great.
That would have been the best 20.
14.
Okay, that turns it into a 26
man.
to hit.
Oh,
26. Yeah, that hits. Prince.
And so that is, to begin with, that is, let's see, 12 plus 7. I am going to burn both of my Soul Blade charges to roll an additional 2d8. Well, you know, it could have been
Jeez.
better, but that's okay. And so that is, what is that? Math of that. 25. That's 25 points of radiant on the prince.
Okay.
And then I will have the echo just thrust the blade deeper into his back with another attack.
So it's going. So these attacks are going to his back. Okay, great.
Yes. And so I'll just attack again. This time I'm not invisible. Oh yeah, for sure. 29 to hit.
That hits.
That is another 12 plus 22. It's another 22 points.
Okay. Bogarth, as the prince has called this out and you quickly run into action, you all see Bogarth appear before his echo slams the soul blade down into the prince's back as he And Bogarth, as your echo pulls the blade back, you hear the prince say, "Wait! Wait!"
Time's up. And I'll end my turn.
And you plunge the blade for the second attack.
Yeah.
Great. Bogarth.
Oh!
comment.
Wait, what? The music's wrong! Wait a minute!
Oh no.
Bogarth, as your echo plunges the blade into the back of Eliak once again, you hear before the prince's body limply hangs, supported only by the tubes on his back. As your echo goes to pull the soul blade back, it is stuck in the prince's back.
Oh!
As you can tell, the prince has died in your grasp. You hear the room. Your Highness! My prince! What have you done? As Killian, you are the only one who looks over at Zerome, who just has the biggest smile on his face.
He's coming back, dude.
Of course, this is what was gonna happen, dude.
You thought it was gonna be that easy?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, this is just what I would do. I have my time.
Killian, you are up next. As the prince, for these purposes, is dead.
Is anything else
For
happening?
these purposes.
You see the rune on his chest plate light and spark much more than it was before. As now there's a pulsing into him, and you all feel a pull against the rest of the artifacts.
That changed everything. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Oh God.
The rest of the artifacts, including the orb?
Including the orb.
I'm
Better not turn on us.
locking my bag,
That's a
zipping
good way
it.
to not have a spirit artifact.
Yeah, be cool. Be cool.
God, I don't. I guess I'll just take a few steps forward, or actually, you know what? I'll take a few steps forward and then very anime-like jump using spiritual lift just to kind of like appear in front of Zerome.
Okay.
On the stairs at his level, or I guess like right above him there. Yeah. And just, what is happening? What have you done?
I haven't done anything, Killian. But You are about to see a masterclass.
In what?
I'll just walk closer to the throne, I guess, with any remaining movement I have.
Yeah. You do see that the rest of these soldiers and these two individuals in these gold rooms are moving in the direction of you and Bogarth.
I will also, just as a bonus action, because the orb is trying to get out of my hand, spend one charge per level for their ability.
Are you trying to increase their stats?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a 1-to-1.
It's a 1-to-1?
Yeah.
I'll spend 4 on strength.
Okay.
Right?
Let's go.
Spirits, you feel embiggened. You've been hitting that gym. All right.
Oh my god.
Killian, anything else you're doing on your turn?
I will
Yeah.
hold my action specifically for Vortex Warp on Bogarth. Which I don't know if that would bring Ceylin.
What does it say?
It's specifically a target creature.
I don't think it would then. I think it usually specifies.
Okay, I'll target Ceylin then.
Okay.
If Bogarth or the Echo or Ceylin would be targeted by any sort of spell or attack, they will Vortex Warp to right behind Varia.
Great. Fantastic. All right, Killian, that's your turn. Nesh, you're up next. As you see the prince lifelessly hang there, but the whirring continues.
Perfect. I starlight step and run up the stairs.
You can also just jump. That's what you would do.
It's true.
And I will place the, or I guess, can I cast Speak with Dead even though Gift of Gab is over there?
Yes.
Okay. I will say, by the Lord Gibberish, reveal your secrets to me. Even in death, you cannot run from the truth. And I will cast Speak with the Dead on the Prince of Neberon.
The prince's mouth moves slightly, but his eyes are dull.
You already know the rules. What will this ritual do?
Question 1.
It will give me the powers of my forefather, as Jerome claps and chuckles to himself in the background.
How do you stop the ritual?
I don't know.
This guy's useless.
Did Jerome teach you this ritual?
Yes.
How many more questions do I have?
2 more. 1 more now. I'm just kidding.
We're not doing that. Come on.
Have you seen the Maw yourself?
I don't know what you're rambling on about.
Oh, he's a fool. He's a fool.
This guy's just a puppet.
Did you realize that you are a foolish pawn? Your ambitions have blinded you.
I was never a pawn. As his jaw goes slack once again, he...
Good.
Come on.
That is my turn.
Great. Fantastic. Nereus, you are up next.
All right, remind me, just because it's a little hard, I've got multiple screens in front of me. Remind me where is Jerome on the map? What number is Jerome?
Jerome is gold 9, so Jerome's right here.
Oh, I didn't see him there. Okay, cool.
This is you,
I would.
and this is
Whoa, bro, that's a field trip.
I would
Bonus
just
actions.
I would have liked during this to have been like kind of hiding up in the rafters if there are any. And that's kind of how I'm sneaking around.
Okay.
Cool.
Sorry, we're not doing that reaction to you.
So my Siri went off.
Outed.
Okay. I was like, I didn't know what was happening. I would love to, okay.
Can you get me a...
I would like to throw a dagger at bronze or copper 1, which I
Okay.
have advantage on
Yes,
because he is not gone yet.
correct.
Yup.
And he is not aware of your
So-
presence.
Teach him.
That was a 1 and a 19.
Oh!
The 19 hits.
Okay, sweet, no math for me.
Can I scoot it down just
Cool. I will.
slightly?
Yeah, I will throw. Oh my gosh, I have too many things open. Okay, I'll just throw my regular dagger at him because I don't think I have the other one prepped.
Great.
I believe. I'm so sorry. This is so nerve wracking. Okay, 4 and 4.
4 points.
6 points of piercing damage.
Marn, you do get sneak attack on this because you are hidden,
Oh, that's right.
and you have
Yeah,
advantage.
you have advantage, yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Are they surprised technically?
It's not a surprise round.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
They are.
Nereus, as you strike.
21 points of piercing.
How
Sorry,
many?
one more time.
21 points of piercing damage.
21.
Yeah.
21.
Great.
2-1. Nereus, as you strike, a wild-eyed chameleon will appear near you. Very, very sneaky. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Joso.
Let's go. Come on, Joso.
Oh,
Nereus, as your dagger arcs, this armored individual is shouting, "How dare you take out our prince!" before the dagger slices right into his neck. Ah! He is still up, but very badly injured.
I will use my bonus action to make an offhand attack with my other dagger.
Okay, and throw it. Go
It's
ahead.
probably not a good idea, but it's fine. It's okay.
I
No.
would assume this one isn't with advantage, right?
No.
Okay. 13 of... No. Offhand attack. 15 to hit?
15 does not hit, unfortunately, as your dagger flies through the air and bounces off of his shield.
Well, now I am daggerless and in the air. Cool.
Oh no.
Wonderful. Great. That's
Couldn't possibly
action,
go wrong.
action, bonus action.
That is... Oh, I have movement still. Let me pull up the combat thing.
Well.
And I will... Let me get closer. Let me move 30 feet closer in the rafters towards Jerome.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Yeah. Nereus, you begin running along one of these rafters that supports the roof, running in towards the pillar as best you can, seeing as the battlefield is evolving around you. Looking down, you see the runes on either side of the room beginning to fiercely glow with a golden light. Great, Nereus, that's your turn. It's now Zerome's turn. As he claps and chuckles, he waves his hand, and the 2 large individuals with the golden runes whir to life as he says, "Please, do not harm any of Bogarth's friends, but restrain them." As he
Could be
will,
worse.
I am no longer Bogart's friend.
as he will go and lean up against the wall
Squish.
and wait for the carnage to unfold. Fantastic. It is now their turn. As this one will move 5, 10, and then blink out of existence before appearing behind Nesh,
Oh god.
and will attempt to grapple you.
Does it change anything that I'm no longer friends with Bogart at all?
Would you like them to attack you instead? They attack you instead.
Very well.
Okay.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
You already know it does. By 1.
Oh, if you had the gift of gab, bro.
Yeah, that's
What?
true.
No, if I was wearing my armor and not a pink robe, I would be fine.
Oh,
No, if you were in your
4,
armor, you'd be at 17. It was still...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's been, yeah.
That is going to be 13 points of...
Yeah, you were just...
13 points of radiant damage as you see its hand swipes through and its claws don't affect your physical form,
Oh,
but you feel within you Your soul is hurt. Great. That's his. Similar thing on this side, but with Killian, this one is going to attempt to grab you.
To attempt to grab me?
Yeah, grab you.
Okay.
Grapple check.
You are friends with Bogart.
Oh my god.
Currently, I'm not, but
It's up in the air. We'll talk about it later.
I don't have a disadvantage on this. Oh, it's a check. It is a check. So,
Oh yeah.
if I could get some help from Rael.
Ryan.
If I get some seagull help.
Speaking of seagull help, you will also all feel a bolster in your muscles as that of your mind fades. Everyone gain +3 to all your strength-based
Okay.
saving throws and skill checks. Or
You got it.
ability checks.
Yeah.
Whatever.
You got it.
Checks and saves.
Alrighty. Big rolling seagull.
Come on, Rael. It's a 2.
it was so dramatic.
Okay.
It's fun for
I
a
will
long time.
12.
spend my reaction
2.
to. Nope, that's a check, not a save. I can't do that. Okay, that's gonna be. 11.
You're grappled, buddy.
Killian, as you feel this creature's hands wrap around you, it's very strong as it begins to lift you into the air and walk you away.
Am I still within 10 feet of that corpse?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Wonderful. That's their turn. Varia, you are up next. As Varia, you see the prince's body twitch with each pulse, and a soft blue glow begins to appear around his feet.
Okay. And there are tubes connected to him?
Tubes and chains coming out of his back.
I would like to, and they go all the way up to the ceiling,
Mhm.
which is how high up?
From him, it's about another 25 feet up to the ceiling.
And are the tubes connected in the same place on the ceiling, or are they all spread out?
They sort of go up into the angle of where the ceiling and the wall meet. There's a small gap where they're all kind of bound in together. You can't see beyond it, but that's where they head up to.
One more thing.
Yeah.
What do they look like they're made of?
The chains look to be made of some kind of steel, and the piping itself is, from this distance, it's hard to make out the exact material, but something rather firm.
Okay. I am going to. How far can I do that? I'm sorry. I would like to get within. If I can move up, I would like to cast spiritual weapon and have it be next to the tubes against the ceiling.
Okay.
I have 60 feet to cast the spell. I don't know how far forward I would need to be.
You'd really have to get. You basically have to move your full movement to be able to get the height, because it's 20 feet up the prince's platform and then another 25 feet up. So, like, even then, I'm being a little bit generous getting you to place it that high up.
Okay. I will take it. I will stay there. I would like to have it be maybe these exist in Almir, maybe they don't. But I would like to make my spiritual weapon in the form of, it looks like a sort of bicycle chain, but
Okay.
the vibe is like a chainsaw.
Yeah!
The chainsaw doesn't exist, and
Why
I know
not?
that for sure. But yeah, like the same, like it's gotta cut through whatever is up there. So, yes, that's my bonus action.
As part of that, it can make the attack if you're trying to make it do so.
I would love
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, and I'm aiming primarily for the tubes.
Great.
That's 12.
12. Varia, as your chain appears, its teeth facing towards the tubes, it slams into them, trying to grab hold and rip through. It gets through a couple of the tubes, but not really all the way, as the prince twitches a little bit more.
Okay, and then for my action, I would like to shoot out 2 Eldritch Blasts toward the same thing.
Great. Go ahead and roll the hit for me.
One of them is a natural 1, which doesn't hit. The other one is a 14.
Great.
I'm sorry, it's a 12 again.
12. Once again, deflecting off the tubes. Nereus, you can see Varia struggling against these tubes up in the rafter portion of the area in your line of sight. Varia, that is your turn,
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay. You all watch as Nesh, the golden light has now fully enveloped the rune on the front of the prince's chest plate, as a soft blue glow begins to emanate from his eyes and mouth, before suddenly the impact happens. There's one final woof into him as he is then flung wide, and the light illuminates from his eyes and his mouth as you see the tip of the soul blade sticking out, glowing a fierce and golden light. Everyone who is holding a spirit collar artifact needs to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, we have a bonus. We have a bonus for that.
Brother, no.
Spirits, for the orb, you will get to decide whether you stay with Killian or you let yourself be caught in this pole.
An interesting decision.
Remember what we just talked about.
But maybe it's...
We like you.
We had 3 for resist.
Okay.
Resist. Okay.
I'm gonna use my
I can also make a
reaction
poll.
to give myself a +4.
Okay.
So that's
Just for, a roll call. You have the orb, you have
I
nothing.
used the well and the orb.
The well
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the orb. I have
You
the gift of gab, and then
No,
the...
I have this one.
Okay. Just making sure.
15.
15? Well,
I don't think Nash.
yeah, it's
I'm not wearing
technically...
it.
Do you have to roll for
Nereus.
both?
No, they're deciding about
Oh,
that.
that's
either
right,
of
that's
them.
right. Is 10 -1 because strength. Is it a save?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That doesn't matter, it's -1 anyway. +3,
I made a mistake.
12,
Bogarth?
What was on the die?
10.
Oh, I
Is
don't
that
have
10?
disadvantage on saves, so 16.
Yeah, that was a 10.
Oh, okay.
I got a 6 and a 7.
I have 18.
Okay.
And mine is 16, not 15.
16?
So-
Okay.
Please.
Who's closest?
Laird, can your gift be given again?
My-
Like, changed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have
give it
to
an
actually
income.
activate it to use it. You guys are
Okay.
just deciding what it'll be. So yeah.
Bogarth. Or no. Killian. As you were being held aloft in the air, your
Mhm.
arm having, with the well atop it, is suddenly pulled in the direction of this glorious blue light that is emanating from the prince as first one rune, then another, and another, until the entire well flies off of your arm.
What?
The well of knowledge connects with Prince Eliak's lifeless arm and assembles itself upon it. Varia.
Varia. A plucked 8-foot seagull drops from the ceiling and lands with a sickening thud, bones snapping in front of you. The sound of rending flesh as insectoid limbs rip from the corpse and a humanoid mantis creature with 4 arms emerges. A double-headed guitar plays a haunting riff. You got this, goth boss. You can eat that corpse later. Gain 1 inspiration.
Dude, that
Ryo.
was sick.
No, Ryan,
What?
that was.
Can I
Heck?
try to use that on
The inspiration?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
I will sick air guitar right back. Thank you, Ryan.
Okay, well, don't celebrate too
Please,
soon.
please.
Relax.
Dude! Who programmed the physics on this?
Reroll that!
Varia, as you try to grab a hold of the gift of Gab, its leaves being pulled towards the prince's form, you grab a hold of the pot as best you can until the roots are ripped out of the pot. As the gift flies through the air, it almost screams as its leaves condense into a fine point at the end, and it straightens out to form a long pole that gets grasped in the hand of the Well of Knowledge.
Gabby, no.
Bogarth, the soul blade
Come on.
slides through the prince despite your echo's best efforts and flies out of your hand, up into the air and being grabbed by the roots of the gift of Gab.
With an 18?
With an 18.
Hold on, I failed. I'm re-rolling.
Go ahead.
I will use Indomitable.
Nice, nice.
What do you have? More than that? More than that?
Please!
Nope.
Okay, it's fine. It didn't happen.
Oh.
Continue.
Proceed.
The orb will alight, and a spirit hand will reach, grasping the soul blade, attempting to pull it back with 10 pounds of force.
Who redeemed that?
Lua.
Lua, I apologize, but 10 additional pounds of force is not enough.
No.
As the soul blade flies, connects with the gift of Gab, and the prince holds his implement aloft. Killian, you feel the orb pull, but the spirits, their hands, reach out and grab a hold of your arm and hold on. As the light continues for a brief millisecond longer. Oh, this is just too good. As Jerome pulls a deep, matte black orb from his robe and casts it into the light as the orb flies out and slots perfectly into the hole within the center of the chest plate.
Could this have gone worse?
As everyone, I'm sorry, Nesh, you also needed to make the strength save, and Nereus. Because everyone, go ahead and roll it for me, actually.
Of course.
Martin, you should just log off. Maybe just get out while you still
Yeah,
can.
if you leave the call, like...
Yeah, like it didn't happen.
And you're telling me I got a bonus on this one?
+3.
That's a 23.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mine's a 19.
Come on.
Okay. For those of you who rolled below a 24.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Joe Soul, can I? Joe Soul!
Joe Soul!
Oh my god!
No, where did I go?
Oh,
Bard energy.
They're gone.
It's 12 on the dice.
That's worse.
As everyone and everything is cast back 15 feet.
Is this a spell?
Hold on! Could this be a spell?
That's okay. I already used my reaction, so I can't actually.
yeah,
Double.
true. That's true.
Come
Nice.
on,
What?
bro.
So- Yeah. Okay.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do this to me, man.
Oh my god. How far?
Oh, are they in the pit?
Yep, they're in the pit.
Yeah!
Guys, come on.
Okay.
Silver lining.
Okay, real quick.
They're dead, surely.
Is the soul blade on the gift of Gab like a spear?
Yes.
Oh.
As the prince, as the light shines a brief gold before the prince slumps forward. The tubes in his back unhitch themselves as he stumbles forward. From the black orb in the center of his chest piece, black tendrils reach out through his veins. His hair, a pale white, from the roots begins to turn a deep black. as he raises up his head. His features fill out slightly. His body slightly more muscular. A black ichor runs from the corner of his mouth, and his eyes, as they open, a deep, unliving black, as then the center of his forehead splits, and a third eye opens as more ichor runs down. He turns his head to you, spirits. My friends, it's been a while. And we'll be back in 15 minutes from intermission.
Oh, he's so cool.
We will see you so shortly for the conclusion of this epic battle. See you shortly, spirits. Be right back in 15 minutes. Grab some popcorn, use the bathroom.
We need you. Don't go anywhere, please.
Please be here.
Welcome back, spirits. Thanks for joining us through the intermission. Before we left off,
That's fine.
we left off, this individual standing before you, long dark hair pulled back, an amalgamation of the spirit collar artifacts in their right hand, looked up with their 3 deep black eyes and looked to you. Hello, my friends. It's been a long time. As we're jumping straight back in, as the pulse from this light and this moment of creation has pushed many of you back. You see the 2 conduits of the prince, previously struggling as their connection to the prince had been severed, have been knocked into the abyss below. As the soldiers of Neberon are beginning to get their senses about them, they look, and you look with them, at this individual standing, golden chestplate, spear held aloft, as they look to the mural behind him. A mural of Oros Neberon with his spear held aloft. That is his turn as we jump, and I know we have not given you a ton of time. Spirits,
Yep.
what would you like to do?
We will attack Zerome.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, teach him.
Get him.
Yeah, where the heck is he anymore?
Kill that pretty boy.
Way up there.
Right there.
Right on.
As you zoom to Zerome,
Indeed.
he looks, oh,
You will see as the spirits traverse towards Zerome, some of them will peel off and stand beside Oros, some betraying you. The others will pool below Zerome, forming a maw, a mouth, and clamp down on him, attacking.
Yeah. Teach him. I want names.
We bite!
bite.
If it's the seagull or the chameleon, I'll be sad.
15? 15 on the die?
That should be enough. I don't think I need
Yeah,
to
that's
make a reroll.
17, I believe.
17 to hit?
Well, plus
No, I think
plus,
it's a-
plus 2, right?
Yeah, it's a 19.
To strength.
The strength doesn't affect because of the, what is it called?
It will hit.
Sweet.
Okay,
Good.
cool.
It just does.
But
What
it's
is
still,
it, rash nature?
it still adds the full strength. Because they have an 18 strength because Killian boosted it.
Right, right. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't add the proficiency. I stand corrected.
All right.
So either way it hits, but
Regardless.
yes, it'll be plus 2 on attacks.
Oh, come on. Double
Damage.
eights. Double 8s right now. Double 8s.
Okay.
Not
I mean,
terrible.
that's
Not
above
terrible.
average.
Not terrible.
It's fine. It's fine.
13 points of force
13.
damage.
Spirits, as you chomp onto Zerome,
More.
Because it's double their strength.
You're right. So it's
Should be 9 plus 8, I think.
Yeah. 4
17?
and 4.
17.
17. Okay.
Even
Still.
better.
All right, spirits. As your jaws, each of you forming a tooth in this jaw, clamp down on Zerome. He, as you see, his form flickers and shifts. His body maintaining most of the same composure. However, his head, his face, his widow's peak crests down further. Pale white stripes across the fur of his face. As he pushes off your attack, he grips his stomach as he looks up, and you all see his feline-like face, white stripes across it. You just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Wonderful. Fantastic job, spirits. Bogarth, you are up next as you have been slammed against the back wall along with Salen.
And I'll have made sure to keep Salen in front of me as I slammed into the wall,
But-
just to make it clear.
Salen is visible, by the way, now.
Did you drop concentration somehow?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was preparing to cast, so.
Okay. I will have my echo. Wait, where's Killian at?
Killian is right here.
I'm hiding behind the big
Yes.
creature.
I'll make eye contact with you, past the throne, and as you're laying down. I'm just gonna nod, and then I will look straight at Zerome, and my echo will stand, and even though it doesn't have the soul blade anymore, it will take out the glass blade.
Oh,
Great.
Oh, God, please don't shatter in this combat.
That'd be crazy, huh? It's 19 to hit.
19 to hit. I do believe that does hit.
Okay, that's good. All right. That is 12 points of piercing. Just raw piercing
Great.
on Zerome.
oh,
Is there any
Bogarth.
reaction from him before I make a second swing?
Bogarth, as your echo draws the glass blade, Zerome almost hunching over in his form, your echo thrusts forward the glass blade, and it almost sings as it slices into his form and seems to burn into him as he.
sick.
How much damage?
That was 12 points of piercing.
12 points of piercing.
And as Bogarth is just staring, I want to make it for flavor, but less mechanical. I want to just make it seem like Bogarth is just staring Zerome down, carrying Salen in his arms, and just walking slowly towards Zerome.
Great.
As the echo makes another stab
Go
with
for it.
the glass blade.
What does that
Did
do?
it shatter?
Oh, it shatters.
It does?
Oh, it shatters. Yup. It's a nat one.
I was like, why are you looking at me?
As Bogarth, as the glass blade sings
now
through
it can
the
be
air
Keeps turning off.
and goes in towards Zerome,
I can,
the heat of the moment, the emotions pumping through you, holding Salen's body, the glass blade shifts just slightly, and you don't get a perfect pierce, and it and spreads out. I believe everyone in your direct vicinity takes 1d6 piercing damage.
Oh.
Ow. Double check me
well,
there.
it would just be the echo.
Say
Plus
Lynn.
Zerome.
And
Oh,
chopped liver over here.
Yeah. And you.
Double check for me.
I was just saying it would be from the
Wait,
echo. Is
dog?
what I meant by that.
I cannot believe.
Nereus, as you watch Bogarth break the gift from a beloved friend.
It's equal to the weapon's damage die, like as in the max or what it rolled.
What it rolled.
Oh, 1. It was 2 ones that I rolled basically.
Yikes.
As Zerome gets cut slightly and the glass blade still burns, spirits, you take 1 point of piercing damage.
Sorry.
Your echo takes 1 point of piercing damage.
poof.
Wait, like me too?
Yep.
Wait, really?
It just breaks into a million tiny
Okay,
pieces.
that's okay. So the blade shatters, my echo shatters, and you'll see the expression on Bogart's face go from menacing and in control to one of panic.
As you stare him down, Bogarth. Rude. I promised I'm not going to hurt you or your friends. As he looks up to the individual wielding the spirit collar artifacts.
I still have my bonus action.
Go for it.
I would like to. Nereus is up on some rafters. Are there anything near? Is there anything near me?
There's basically a beam running this way on either side.
How high up?
From you, height-wise, it's about 20-ish feet up. You could reasonably, if you're trying to echo up there, you could.
I'm trying to just jump there because I still have spiritual lift.
Which is
30 feet.
Yes.
So I will.
Make another razor.
I will jump and flee from that spot, and I will jump up onto the rafter, and I will just sit there and just hold Ceylin and just go. It's all going wrong, Ceylin. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my echo in front of me. And as I look at my echo, it will look like a more feral version of myself. And I just make eye contact with my echo, and I'll end my turn there.
Great. Killian, you're up next.
I will stand up, or at least get on one knee, trying not to be prone. And just kind of take stock of everything that's happening around me. And probably just loud enough for Varia to hear. I'll whisper, "What have I done?" Before I look over at Zerome, and the electricity in my gauntlet will start to spark, unless it's something else now.
No, Laird, as you raise your gauntlet and the electricity begins to crack, you'll feel and see a slimy, decaying merfolk hand clasp into yours. The electricity will fade as a dark green ichor begins to ooze from it. Looking to your side, a smiling merfolk with teeth like needles. You've been granted the gift of acid.
Okay. I will clench my fist, looking at Zerome, and the acid will go from a green to a dark black ichor. That looks very familiar. And I will point at Zerome, and just with this look of absolute, just pure rage, point at him and go, "Thank you for the lesson," as a bell appears above his head, and I will toll the dead.
Great.
What?
Go ahead. He needs to make a
He
save.
just needs to make a save, yeah.
It's a wisdom save, I think.
Save it.
Yeah.
What does he need to beat?
Needs to beat a 17.
He fails.
17.
Yeah.
He's got like a 20 minutes at this point, right?
What level of spell is that?
That is a
Cantrip.
cantrip. So I can still cast it.
Why?
Yeah, why are you asking?
Oh yeah, it's 2d12. Jeez. Okay.
Is he missing hit points? Yeah, he is.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be 14 necrotic damage.
Killian, as this bell rings, Zerome with his feline toothy maw. Killian, you still have so much to learn, as he is completely unaffected.
Oh!
Bonus action.
I
Haunt him, haunt him.
I
mean,
is
you
it
do
a bonus action for the swap? Or for me to teleport to the spirits? Is that
Yes, I think so. It's a bonus action and 2 charges.
Yes.
Okay. I will do that to
Okay.
teleport to right next to the spirits. And now that I'm face to face with him, I'll say, "So do you."
Great. Awesome.
And that'll be my turn.
Fantastic. Nesh, you are up next.
I leap to my feet. I would like to use spiritual lift to get next to that large bronze creature.
Great.
I'm still attuned to the gift of gab. Is this correct?
Yeah. What are
I do not need to wear it to cast spells from it.
Nesh, as you reach out towards your instinctive connection to the gift of gab, you have lost it.
Oh.
Anyone who was attuned to a spirit color artifact except for the orb is no longer.
Give me Gabby back, and I will rage and run at the prince. You already know.
Okay.
I would like to strike this man. Pretty please.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Recklessly, of course.
Great.
There's no other option. First natural 20! Die!
We need this.
This dice has never rolled a natural 20.
Is that the one that you're marking numbers
Yeah.
on? Oh.
Let's go.
Has it rolled a 1 yet?
Yeah.
So many.
It
So
has.
many.
Okay.
Nesh,
Does
as
it
you
hit?
rush forward, you will see across the battlefield the spirit of Neri, a small cat, rustling in Killian's backpack before protruding out, bounding across the battlefield and up to Bogarth, carrying something in its mouth. Bogarth, you will see Neri present you with Rain's glass blade.
Yep.
Bogart.
Neri's the most clutch little spirit.
Tears in my eyes. I'll just very confusedly just have it fall into my lap,
They'll raise their head and place it.
and he'll just weep.
Great job. Fantastic. All right.
Wow.
Nesh, yes, you roll. What did you roll to hit? To the natural 20. Yes, you hit.
As natural.
Oh, really? You mean that? Okay, that's 3d6 maxed out already.
So 18.
And then, 6, so,
12.
is it 12 more then?
Yeah.
12 more. And then I'm going to be using, of course, Disarming Strike, which will add a 3 damage on top of that.
Okay.
So,
Plus 8.
oh, because it also maxes that?
Yeah, it's all the dice
Yeah,
that would
yeah.
be rolled.
Oh, wow. okay.
Plus, don't forget your bonus that you normally add as well.
Okay, so it's
So 11 plus
That was
12
me.
plus 18 is where we're at right now.
You said 11, 12, 18?
Yeah, so
Okay.
23 plus 18.
So that's 41.
Yeah.
yeah.
41 damage, and
Plus-
he will make a strength saving throw.
Okay, strength
8.
saving throw.
Wait, one more?
So you plus 8, so it's 49.
49 damage. And make a
was a
strength saving throw, please.
What kind of damage is each instance?
Oh no.
So it is all slashing damage except for 12 of it, which is radiant.
Okay. And is your blade still +1 from Killian?
Yes,
It is.
Great.
I never dropped that.
Oh,
So you said
Never.
40,
Day 1.
9.
49?
49.
Okay.
We need this.
And what does he have to beat for the strength save?
He must beat DC 15.
DC 15.
You said this is disarming?
Yeah. Bring me my gift back!
Nesh, as your blade alights and you sink it into his torso, effortlessly gliding through this golden armor. He is able to hang on to the spirit color artifacts as you see this black ichor begin spilling out of this gash as he
With 49. Sorry.
and begins walking up the blade towards you.
Oh.
Exactly where I want you. And I will yank the blade upwards while I make my second attack.
How could this miss?
Why would you say that?
Your blade is in his body.
Chill. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. 5. Okay. It's 13. No. Sorry. It's 10 damage. And can I also use my superiority dice? Is it once per attack or is it once per turn?
It's once per attack.
Okay, perfect. Then I will superiority dice using disarming attack again. An extra 1 damage, so 11.
Come on.
All slashing.
Okay, and it's 11 more points, you said?
As I thrust upwards.
So it was 10 and 11?
No, just 11 total.
Oh, 11 total.
Yeah, of course it was 21.
We need this.
As
We
you
have to lie today.
as you pull upward on your blade, Nesh, and try to jostle him to drop the artifacts, his muscles clench and hold your blade. You still do damage, but it's held inside of him as the gift of Gab and the soul blade fall out of his hand before they are caught by a spectral projection of his hand as they stretch from his arms and then in almost a strobe-like effect as then his other hands move to meet. This is very strange. You think this is your gift?
With that, one of the spirits beside Oros will place their hand on his shoulder, look him in the eyes, give him a wink, and inspire him.
No!
Who does Oros have to thank for that?
Give us a name.
Name them.
That would be Melifiri?
Oh.
Betrayal most foul.
There is no shame.
No.
I said that like 2 minutes ago. I was like,
Oh, thank you for the follow!
Thank you, Artemis Agate, for the follow.
Please be on our side.
Please don't betray us.
We need your help.
We just did. Oh.
As Melifri,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oros turns just slightly. Thank you, my friend. But I don't need your help just yet.
Yeah, and for what?
Nereus, you are up next.
Ungrateful.
Nesh, as you watch this unfold, a wild-eyed chameleon will appear on your shoulder. The other spirits are just going through a phase. Gain 1 inspiration.
At least I have you with me.
Courtesy of Joso.
Oh, of course.
Let's go, Joseph.
Thank you.
I knew we could trust you.
All right. Sorry, Nereus, you're up.
All good. I would love to, in the rafters, move closer to Bogart.
Okay. You stand up.
30 feet as far as I can get over there.
Yeah, it does take half your movement to stand up, but then you can move. Oh, I think-
That's right.
You could like bonus action dash if you needed to.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do.
That's still only 30 feet though. 'Cause it doubles
Okay,
the
can
west.
I bonus action dash to get down from the rafters? Like, climb down, possibly?
I would give you an acrobatics check to jump down.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, roll acrobatics for me.
Acrobatics, come on. Okay, 16 plus. Oh, easy. 16, 26, 27 acrobatics.
All right, Nereus, as you descend from the rafters, tucking and rolling as you land to defer momentum, you jump up. While you are daggerless, you are on the ground, ready to go.
Cool. And I will yell to Bogarth. I'll yell to Bogarth. I might not be a prince, and you technically might not be a noble, but I think we've learned that nobility is not defined just by blood, and you're more noble than any noble I've ever met. And I'm gonna take my This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna throw my sword at Jerome, leaving myself completely defenseless.
Teach him.
But I'm gonna get his ass. Okay.
Okay.
Bring my rapier.
All right, Nereus, I will let you know before you make this throw. Throwing the rapier is at disadvantage because it does not have the thrown property.
I know. I'm gonna do it anyway, though.
Roll to hit for me, Nereus.
Because it'll hit.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Nereus, as you ready your blade for throwing, a spirit will apparate by your side, clasp the hilt with you, and guide your throw. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of J-Rain.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a 17 and a 7. And I would like to use my inspiration to reroll that 7.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, J-Rain, you got this.
Here comes the 20.
The 12 is the 2 pipeline. Ridiculous.
Gotta patch that this quarter, bro.
I'd like to use right now.
Another one?
You got another one?
I have another inspiration from Joe Soul before this.
You're up.
Run it.
Every last.
We believe in your
Everyone's
luck.
fighting
This
over
time is going to be better. This is your session, Joe Soul.
It's an 18 on the die.
That's an 18 on the die, which base will beat Zerome's AC.
Okay.
Go ahead and
okay, yeah, no. If it beats it, then yes.
roll your damage. And I will give it to you. You have an ally within 5 feet.
Oh, yeah,
I did not
'cause
hear
they're-
any of that.
Sorry, you have an ally within 5 feet. You get sneak attack.
Well,
Okay.
although disadvantage.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, you don't get sneak
just
attack.
to keep it honest. I'm so sorry.
But advantage because
Sorry.
They're really cool.
It's them's the rule. I'm sorry.
They're really cool.
But DM, if you want to rule it, cool it. So that's up to you, man.
he would never do that.
Is a measly 6 points of piercing, but that's okay.
As Killian, you stand squaring off with Zerome. Suddenly, a rapier. Ah! Let me double check one thing.
Movement, bonus action. Okay, that is my turn. I yield my time.
Does.
Does
Nereus,
he die? Yes.
is that rapier magical?
No, it is not.
Okay. As Nereus, your blade flies through the air, and
I'm
as
gonna kill myself, Ryan.
as it would sink in to his flesh, it and bounces off.
And then Nereus gets to catch it because it bounces right back to him.
I am not that benevolent, unfortunately.
Great crime. Great
You'll see
crime.
Bogarth perk up and go, yeah, and then that happens and go,
Right.
doomed.
I'm sorry, Nereus. That's your turn. As we have Zerome's turn.
Oh.
Dot.
Move out of my space.
Many
Go ahead.
weapons.
See what
Move out of my
happens.
space.
See what happens.
Nereus, I'll try to get you. Just wait.
As Killian, Zerome looks to you.
This is gonna hurt.
No, it won't.
Alright, cool.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Oh, sick.
As Zerome turns to you, Killian, and says, Killian, I know you don't want to hurt me.
Oh.
We're on the same side,
Oh no.
remember? And you will make a wisdom saving throw.
Just regular. We're good. Nat
I
20?
hate this guy.
I don't know what I have to beat, so I'm gonna go ahead and add +4 with my reaction.
You actually also have you have advantage on this throw.
Then hold on, I won't.
Because we're
possibly
fighting
spend
him. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still gonna spend it.
Okay.
So that's. You said wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Wait, no. What?
15. That's not enough.
No shot.
Okay.
We're 9th level. There's no shot.
Do you have any inspiration?
You wait to hear the DM.
Please, I don't know. Do I?
Give it a second.
Hold on, I gotta
Call
find
out
it. I
to
need
the
it.
If you fail this,
No, I did not.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll buy time. Killian, you watch as a spirit hand flies out from the mob, grasping Nereus's rapier and flying it back up to him, returning your rapier.
Oh.
Nereus, rearmed, re-dangerous.
That would be J-Rain.
Thank you.
Helping out.
Thank you, J-Rain.
Killian, if as
Killian,
Jerome,
you will also feel
oh, what?
your notion of intelligence shift to one much wiser. Everyone, lose your +3 in intelligence, gain
Is-
+3 in all your wisdom, skill checks, and saves.
Was in strength, now it's in wisdom.
That's okay though.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Killian, as you feel the spirits right you in this moment, as you almost lose yourself in Zerome's cat-like eyes, you shake it off. Fine, for now.
That was
No!
You are all about
Great
to
job
die.
stalling.
Thank you.
Additionally,
Come through. We need it.
a white tabaxi will appear. Give the prince a curtsy, smile widely, and wink at Killian before dispersing into flames. Killian, gain 1 inspiration.
There's
Courtesy
no
of Rain
way
Fox.
that
you, Rain
Tabaxi is
Fox.
turning on us.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
no
like, I
shot.
was like, why'd you curtsy to the prince, man?
Yeah, I did get a little worried.
As Killian, Jerome sighs as he does not feel his spell take hold. And he turns and attempts to run past you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Killian, you and the spirits get attacks of opportunity. If
We'll
you show
take
it.
it.
do not. I had to use my reaction to not
Great.
get hit in the mind, which I think was the better call.
Spirits.
I could have done
Please.
like 24 damage or not.
To hit?
Fireball, my friends.
A 5.
Unfortunately, spirits, that does not hit.
I'm gonna have them re-roll that.
You used your reaction.
Oh, God, use my reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Jerome
Can I take a point of exhaustion?
He'll die.
as Jerome runs up the stairs past you and then kneels before Oros Neperon and says, "My Emperor, I am yours to command." As Oros's spectral arm shifts to hold up a finger to him, and then his normal arm moves as well. Eyes trained on Nesh. That's Zerome's turn.
I've never felt this bad at full health.
yeah, you've been
Yeah.
pretty untouched.
These two will stand
So-
up.
so I haven't lost any health.
10.
Yeah, same.
Why is it coming toward me?
Because you're the closest one. It's going to attempt to grab you.
Oh, wait.
Killian, the orb in your backpack alights once more. You will all hear the voice. As your friend, I'm gonna tell you that Zerome
Or
lying.
18.
Fair enough.
Nesh goes, what?
I really needed to hear that. Thank you.
He's
Genuinely.
not, he's
Snap out
not
of it.
evil?
It's an 18.
It's to Oros.
Varia,
Oh.
you are surprisingly able to slip out of this creature's grasp. Barely by a hair as it.
I rolled well.
Great. That's its turn. This one is going to dash.
I just rolled.
Yo, Josh, you know what would help a lot here?
What?
Mini.
No.
I don't think so.
No, I could
Varia,
Not.
it is your turn.
You don't have the gift of gab anymore, bro.
Not yet.
Okay.
I shouldn't know this information, but they're working together. Do not do that.
No, we know.
We know that.
Y'all know. I shouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, my.
Okay. My chainsaw up on the ceiling
is now 25 feet above Zerome, correct?
Yep.
I would like to move it 20... Let me make sure that that's how that spell works. 20 feet down.
Okay.
So that it's 5 feet above, and I would like to try to whack Zerome.
Does it have a range of 10 feet?
It's 5 feet above him. It moved 20 feet. So now it's like 5 feet off the ground. I don't know how this works, but I thought it worked in my head.
Zerome is
I
actually
see.
30, right? Or
No, I can
no,
move
you're
mine
you're right.
20.
You can move it directly above. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
You move it directly above him.
So
that-
it's 10 feet in the air, but it is like in a space adjacent to
yes.
him.
Go ahead. Yes. You can roll to attempt to chainsaw Zerome, who is.
I love using a chainsaw to whack someone.
I
Like
meant.
just using the flat side.
Yeah. You know.
Dude.
It's a 10. Cool.
Ouch.
That's
As
my bonus action.
Varia, your chain moves down and simply passes through Zerome.
That's awesome. I love that.
Can you get me one of the little green markers for your spiritual weapon?
Oh, yeah.
As Zerome remains kneeling. That was your bonus action.
Right. Yes. Pretty sure that is my bonus action for spiritual weapon. Here. Since it's up. I don't know if you want to use that.
Varia. Beside you, a humanoid mantis creature with 4 arms, wearing a sleeveless cropped leather jacket, emblazoned with pith boys, appears next to you.
Oh my god, yes.
It riffs a haunting tune on a double-headed guitar. Pith Army has you, goth boss. Second time's the charm. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Rael.
Can I use it?
Yep.
Rael, go ahead and assist our lovely goth boss.
Yes.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
10 on the dice.
That's the way you roll.
That's true.
Lots.
It's an 18.
18 hits.
Let's go.
Thank you.
I'm loving the bard energy.
It's gonna be. I don't remember what I had. It is 11. 17, 19, 11 force damage.
Great. As Varia, your chainsaw whip bounces off of Zerome.
It's magic. It's made of magic.
Mm-hmm.
He's
What?
Okay.
This sucks. We're all like completely unharmed, and yet we can't do anything.
no, we're
They're literally running circles around us.
Yeah.
we are about to do something.
I'm
Can't wait.
I'm confused about what emotion I'm feeling toward Killian because I'm glad to have him back, but I'm really angry, and he just said something that made something. It was very confusing. That makes it seem like it's his fault, but I'm gonna take a page out of his book and I'm gonna toll the dead on Zerome.
Okay, I'm going to save us this moment. Regardless of the
He took
outcome, Varia,
damage.
it will unaffect him.
Yeah.
It will not affect him.
Did the first time.
Because Killian.
Yeah.
As Varia, you
Not that
once
you could've
again,
seen
this
that,
bell
but-
appears. Zerome is unfazed.
You guys, I don't know what to do. I will try to. Could we say? Yeah, sure. I got him. Would I know where Bogarth's dad is?
He's next to you, right?
I mean, you saw Nesh.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
because he's still invisible.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Behind one of the pillars.
I would like to move over to.
Okay.
Can you say his name again?
Bogan.
Bogan.
That's an opportunity attack.
I know.
That's a 17.
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be 12 points of slashing damage no, it's radiant damage as his hand passes through you.
Cool.
And then I will make a concentration check on the invisibility that I do still have up technically. I rolled a 13, so yeah.
Great.
Did you lose your HP?
I'm working on it right
okay.
now. That's my turn.
Varia, you run up to Bogan, who is still very limp, but
Yeah, I know, buddy.
great. Nesh. As Oros slides up your blade, moment.
Oh, right. He said Nesh, but I'm looking at it's not my turn.
As Oro slides up your blade,
Uh-oh.
you're speechless. I don't know whether you're trying to offend me or you're just naive. But I can tell you're dangerous. And I can't have that. As a slight smirk comes across his face, and Nesh, you see a set of pale lips begin to mouth a word. Perish. Nesh, what is your max HP?
No.
Right now.
91. Max HP 91.
Nesh, you lose grasp of your sword. You all see Nesh fall to the ground. Nesh, on your turn, you'll make a death save.
Why did he take my counterspell? No!
I don't know if we should be fighting this guy. He's got power word kill, bro.
As Oros watches Nesh fall to the ground, limp, he lets his sword slide out of him. And he turns to Zerome. You sound familiar, but look different. I apologize, my Emperor. It took me a very long time. But I've brought you back. As Oros moves his arms and this strobe-like effect with the spectral arms moves around, I need to test my strength. And you see the spirit color artifacts glow and vibrate as his eyes scan the field. Who can he see? He can't see Varia. He can't really see Bogarth. He could
Just
maybe
be
see Killian.
me, right? If you turn to me.
Maybe Nereus.
Yeah, unfortunately I think he can see Nereus.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
As his eyes train onto you, Nereus. You also don't bear my colors. And he will bonus action Misty Step. What is your agenda here?
Right. Agenda.
Yes.
And instinctively, my hand goes to the hilt of my blade, but I stop myself. Well, my initial agenda doesn't really matter right now. Right now, all I care about is saving my friends.
So you are allied with the one with the very large sword?
It might be stupid to say this, but yes. Yes, I am.
Then I apologize for what I'm about to do. That is the end of Oros' turn.
Nesh, beside your lifeless body,
Wow.
Thanks.
a bottle of horseradish will appear.
No, man.
What's it made of? Wake up to find out. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Rain Fox Arts.
It's just like my hand is like this, and it's just
Yeah.
spawned right there, and I'm like, oh.
The tact.
Wait, who is it again?
Rain Fox.
Okay. This is gonna be a 20, by the way. So
Bet.
Wonderful. remaining soldiers
What?
will stand
Where are
up.
they in the initiative?
They're number
This is the
2,
copper
bronze
one.
or bronze 1.
Oh, just kidding.
Will stand up.
I think we're just like set dressing.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Does it have to be a part of the combat?
As they will begin to move forward in towards you all before Oros will hold up a hand. No. I need to test myself in this new body. And they will hold themselves away. Spirits, you are up next.
We're gonna keep going after Zerome.
Yeah, he's got to pay. Agreed.
We will fly over to Zerome before our little chameleon friend will strike him with his tongue. Before the real gigantic spray bottle will come out and spray this kitty.
Yeah.
We strike!
Please.
A 6.
It's all falling apart. A 10.
Unfortunately, Spirits, he instinctively ducks down to dodge the spray bottle.
He's wise to our ways, Spirit.
Unfortunately, does not hit. I apologize, Spirits. Bogarth, you are up next.
Well, go ahead.
Does Nesh need healing? Does he have 0 hit points?
Or is he just dead?
He's making death saves.
Right, but is he at 0 hit points?
So I do believe I misspoke on the death saves. Nesh is dead. So now might be a good time, Nesh, to brush up on your zealot features. Cough, cough.
What does he mean? What does he mean?
Great, Bogarth, you're up next.
I'm behind the pillar.
My echo will look me in the eyes as I'm wiping tears away and just holding the glass blade in front of me that Rain Fox gave me. And my echo will just kind of like have a toothy grin and grab at my glass blade, grabbing a copy of it, and then turning around and pouncing onto Oros.
All right. You may do so.
And we'll just attempt to rip and tear. It's probably dumb. Probably shouldn't be attacking this guy. But it is what it is. It's a nat 20.
Yeah, let's go.
That hits. That hits.
Finally.
Okay. Okay. So that is let's see, so that is 8 plus glass blade. I'm sorry, I need to reroll this. It's a 2 instead. Oh, thank God. I thought that was a 1. Okay.
I thought so too. Wow.
Okay. That's actually pretty big. So that's okay. That is 21 points of piercing damage from a magical weapon.
Great.
So it was the glass blade.
Bogarth, as your echo strikes into Oros, he once again doesn't react immediately, but then turns. And again, this sort of spectral image leads his movement before he looks over at your echo.
Strikes again.
Hell yeah, another nat 20 right now.
No, but that's okay. It's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That is another 12 points of piercing.
12 points of piercing. Okay.
Bogarth, as you land your assault, a whisper on the wind with the faint smell of apple pie will roll through. Bogarth, we made a deal. You can't die before that's fulfilled. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Pygon.
Got a lot going on, Pygon. I can't make it back to the City of Values right now. But you're right. I have to live. I have to do your bidding.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need that for the glass blade. Okay, I still have a bonus action, but now's not really the time, I don't think. Am I within 30 feet of my echo? I'm like 25 feet up, so probably not, right?
Yeah, well, that's actually further down, so it's about 45 feet.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Then
We're at an angle.
I'm not gonna worry about it, and my echo will just kind of and it just disappears in front of Oros, and I yield my time.
Great. You're not gonna move?
I'm up in the rafters. To my knowledge, I'm safe.
Great. Killian, you're up next.
Seeing Nesh instantly die, my rage will turn to shock for a moment. And then I will jump to Oros. It is Oros number 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
In
And
the flesh.
just try to get his attention before falling to my knees and saying, "Enough. Please. Please let my friends go, and I will lend you my power. Just don't hurt them anymore." And while that's happening, I'm going to begin the ritual for animate dead on his corpse that he's inhabiting.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
Wait, the ritual? That's gonna take so long,
It's going to
right?
take a minute. But if he doesn't attack you guys, then I've got a minute to spare.
Oh God.
He looks at you, a puzzled look on his face. Your power. Interesting. What is that?
I have many different abilities. Some are destructive, and some are good for creating. I also have quite a bit of knowledge and technology that can help for you to take over this continent again. You're powerful on your own, but it doesn't hurt to have more advisors. Just please spare my friends. Let them grab his body so that they can bury him and let them leave.
Interesting. As Zerome will call out. My Emperor. This one is a bit of a trickster. And is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm gonna keep casting the ritual.
Great. That's your turn.
He is.
Nesh, unfortunately, you're with gibberish now.
Why are you
Nereus,
gonna say it like that?
you are up next. What would you like to do?
Okay. So has he made any move to like? He just threatened me. Has he made any move to? Is he still hanging out in front of me?
He's very close. His attention though is now focused on Killian, who is right next to him.
I will use. If I wanted to do an Arcana check on my staff, would that be my action?
Can I ask why you're wanting to do an Arcana check on your staff? What are you looking for specifically?
Pearl Talia's staff, it's to be able to read the runes, so I can maybe get more charges on it.
Okay. I'll remind you last time that you were able to translate it. That it roll. I will give you roll an Arcana check for. Or, yes, roll an Arcana check for me.
Please. 18 Arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
Nereus, reading over the engravings on the staff once more. They say an eye for an eye, and a couple other things in that direction. You're able to put together that to be able to recharge this staff, you must put an eye within one of these clamshells.
Somebody's got
That's fine. That's fine.
Nereus, as you look up from your staff, you will see the spirit of Neri apparate above Oros, fall on his back, and she'll claw and bite at him before jumping between you and Oros. That's just spirit hand.
Okay. Just hang it out.
Not now.
I'll put 2 and 2 together, and I'll look at the third eye, and just go, I don't have time for that right now. I would love to kind of right myself again and slip behind this guy to attack him. Just with my rapier, and then keeping my staff in my offhand.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, come on.
Nereus.
Wait,
Plus
hold on, do I
1d4.
have an ally within
Yep.
5 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do.
Now within 5 feet.
And you're-
plus D4.
And you're flanking.
Flanking.
So D4.
On top. Yep.
An
Wait,
additional
okay.
D4.
No
Okay.
ally, but flanking.
You do
Yes,
have an
yes,
ally
yes,
and
ally.
flanking.
Because I'm
No,
flanking.
no.
And Nereus, as you go to strike, a portly baker will appear in front of you. You seem to be in a bit of a bind. Perhaps my rotund shape can help mask your movements from the enemy to give you an advantage. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Kaya.
Oh, that's good.
Even you can't
Excellent.
read it. You can't read it.
Wait, no,
That's
show
not
us.
20.
That hits. As he even burns his reaction, holding up a hand to you, and a barrier appearing as you dive under the barrier. Able to protect himself.
Oh!
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
All right,
Nat
max
20.
those dice out.
Crit.
Uh-huh.
Sneak attack.
Yeah.
All that. Run it.
Hold on. Okay, so we should move on to somebody else's turn while I count this, because this might take a while.
Might kill him.
Somebody bust out the calculator.
Well,
Okay.
it'll go to
It's going
Zerome.
to Zerome.
So
Yeah.
I think we
Got
should
him.
wait.
Nereus.
Yeah.
We're gonna sit and wait this one out then. We're gonna sit and wait this
Nereus.
one out
I am so sorry.
then. No!
Is this a magical weapon?
Give us this. Please.
Oh, man.
Please give us this.
I don't have any. I don't have any magical weapons. So that's. No, it's not. It's not.
So it would do non-magical piercing damage.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Nereus, as your blade slides into Oros Neberon, it doesn't do any damage.
Offhand, no, I can't do that either. If I hit him
I'm
with
so
a
sorry.
magical weapon, but like there's no charges on it, it's just a melee attack with the
Just the
gun.
staff.
You want to bonk him with the staff?
Wait, do you still have the poison dagger?
That's been thrown.
That's been thrown into
Understood.
Copper One,
Where-
who's off screen right now.
Word.
Oh.
Hey, there's no harm in trying. There's no harm in trying. I'm gonna hit him with an offhand attack with the.
Go ahead and roll to hit. It is a
With
strength-based
the
weapon.
staff.
Monk.
Ah.
Oh my god. Nat 20, come on.
The orb will alight once
Wait, you said
more.
strength?
Mhm.
Does a 17 hit?
If he had not cast shield, it would have hit.
God. Oh.
I disengage 30 feet away from this schmuck. And that's my turn.
Good call. The orb alights once more, and you will all hear. I know we're friends here, Oros. Keep Killian safe, please.
Who said that?
That would
Was that the
be
traitor?
J-Rain.
Oh no, okay.
Was that the traitor?
Hey, you never know.
Oh. Well, my friends, you know I don't like competition. But
Thank you.
for you,
Thank you, the Doublester, for the follow.
thank you, the Doublester. For you,
I think
the
that's how you
Doublester.
say that.
Doublester.
For you, the Doublester. Or who said that?
Yeah.
The Doublester?
The Doublester. For you, the Doublester.
That's the follow.
Who said that?
J-Rain.
For you, J-Rain. I will let Killian be. And you all hear Zerome.
54 more. a second.
Sigh, ever so slightly. Wonderful. That was Nearest's turn. Jerome is up next.
Yeah, what the heck is he gonna
Jerome will.
do? Turn around and run. He's running away.
He's running away. Spirits, if you would.
Cut our losses?
Jerome, or Spirits, if you would like to take a
Attack of
Attack
opportunity.
attack of opportunity against Jerome as he runs.
Gladly. Once more with feeling. Come on.
Dude,
All right,
dude.
I have a reaction. Reroll that one.
We don't like threes here.
These dice are cursed, man. These dice are cursed!
Oh my god.
Do we reboot the program?
No, man. It's just
We
how
end
it
stream.
is,
We start
man.
again tomorrow.
Can we turn on the karmic dice option? Baldur's Gate 3 settings?
Spirits, as you lash out against Jerome, he dodges and runs up to Oros. My Emperor, you are taking too much damage to your physical form. Please, let's depart from here and figure out a new plan. Much has changed in the world since you were last here. How long have I been gone? My Emperor, a very, very long time. At least 2 millennia. Dang. That would explain why it is so difficult for me to hold on to this form. But I haven't had my fun yet. Oh. And Jerome will take a step back, and that is his turn, as he is a little bit concerned here.
With that, a silly little guy will appear next to Jerome and attempt to shove a giant rock-hard potato into his mouth to prevent him speaking.
Get rid of those
Also, beside Nereus, the portly chef will appear again. That was a good strike. That punk's just cheating. Gain one
So true.
Gain one inspiration, Nereus, courtesy of Pygon.
All right. Thank you, J. Rain.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the bits, J. Rain.
Alrighty. Jerome will halt these two individuals as they move forward. Stop. Let him do what he needs to. And that is going to be their turn. Vera, you are up next.
Yes. Okay. The last time one of my friends fell, I felt it, didn't I?
Yes.
Do I feel this one?
You feel Nesh has gone.
Fully gone. Fully gone. I am trying to protect Bogarth's dad because I know that that is what he would want me to do. But at the moment, Bogarth's dad seems alive. So, at the moment, feeling that Nesh has gone, Varia probably she just kind of like loses all emotion in the face and just starts running around to try to get to him.
If you dash, you can make it to there, or if you use your bonus
not.
actions.
I'm using, yep.
Yep. You can Misty Step directly over Nesh. There is no light in his eyes. His sword is slumped on the ground. He is lifeless.
I will kneel down and this is not how it's supposed to go. It's not time. You're not supposed to die yet. You're not. And she's just trying everything she can to try to bring him back. I have Revivify. I don't know if... she's trying everything.
So you're trying to cast Revivify?
Yeah.
Do you have the spell slot for it?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay.
I'll...
Wait, you do?
Mm-hmm. I have 1 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
I'll pull the diamonds out of my pack. And I heard somewhere that these help. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I've never done this and I don't know. Please, Nesh, please, just please come back. Please. I don't know what else to do.
Varia, you feel a connection to something bigger than yourself. And you feel a hand on your shoulder, and then a hand stretched forward towards Nesh, placing it through the diamonds and onto him. You cast Revivify on Nesh, bringing him back. And because you are a Zealot Barbarian, Nesh, the diamonds are not consumed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty big.
Varia didn't know
And
that,
as you're standing over my body, you can start to see the stars in my face winking back slowly. But
You have 1 hit point.
Seeing this will just like immediately go all white in the face. Because the entire purpose of me being here was to learn how to bring people back from the dead.
And she did not think that would work. Varia did not think that would work.
I cannot die! And I look over at Oros Neberon. Again!
This is gonna go to his head, isn't it? Oh, crap.
Please don't.
We should just left him.
Please don't try anything stupid because I can't do that again.
I don't need it again! I won't die!
As you converse, Varia, a wild-eyed chameleon will appear on your shoulder. I'm not crying, you are! Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Joseph.
Thank you, Joseph.
All right, Varia, that is your turn, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's literally everything that I've got.
As Killian, you go white in the face. Boros looks from you up to Varia and hears Nesh's words. That's unfortunate.
Oh, dude.
Come.
No.
To me.
I invoke. I invoke!
God.
Actually, no.
Oros said yes,
said yes.
1v1.
Oh, and we got bits. We got some bits.
Yeah.
Varia,
Nesh, you want to run? Nesh, you want to run the gauntlets again?
Varia, you hear the soft steps of someone run up behind you. Before he uses a feature.
I am so scared.
Power word 1 damage.
As you hear a voice,
Power would kill now.
spirits, guide my strike. It's a 22 to hit.
Wait, on Varia?
On Varia. As Nesh, as you say,
She didn't invoke.
As you say these words, you suddenly see the soul blade pierce through Varia's chest and then raise her up.
Wait.
I know. Just as I foretold it.
This was the vision.
If I don't break this thing, it's gonna be a miracle. Literally.
Just stress squeezing
Nesh,
That's how I'm feeling about the orb.
you see spectral action before you. A spirit hand attempting to deflect the strike, while a familiar monk holds it true.
No. No.
Okay, so...
Dude, this is messed up.
We cannot run from our destiny.
Okay. No, you cannot.
He's typing over there. Why is he typing?
What is he typing?
It's a eulogy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the obituary.
That's really good.
Varia, how many hit points do you have?
I currently have 39.
That's more than 20. Oh, wait. That was to hit. Oh, crap. Oh, no.
No!
Oops.
And
Okay.
in case it matters. Nope, that's not. Yeah, never mind.
Varia, as you are held aloft in the air, you feel your breath catch as the spear of Oros Neberon raises you up as you take 58 points of radiant damage.
No.
But it's not 90, and that's what's important.
Oh, true, because that would have insta-killed you, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
As Nesh, you
Get
see
outta here.
Varia spill no blood, but seize for a moment before going limp, unconscious, as Oros holds her aloft from the end of his spear. Before she goes unconscious, the spear gleams a brilliant gold, as though he sends extra energy through it, and that's what knocks Varia unconscious. And when he does, the soul blade on the end of the spear shatters.
What? Dude, that was mine.
This is too old. As he casts Varia's body aside, he throws the spirit collar artifacts to the ground. The runes from the Well of Knowledge limply fall on the ground. The gift of Gab, tainted and black. The soul blade, now a green and purple, with just a slight hint of the former citrine at the base of the hilt, falls on the ground.
Is it all still in one piece? Or
It
is
is
it all
separated out.
separated?
Oh,
Jerome, you're right. I need to gather my strength. Am I still the ruler here? My emperor. Another one has taken your place. Well, then take me to them.
I'll cough up some blood and I'll go. I invoke.
As Varia lies unconscious at your feet. That is Oros' turn. The soldiers will look to each other very confused and very scared, but will begin to fall in line. Spirits, you are up next.
The spirits, watching Varia be impaled before them, will change their minds and seek to heal her.
Massive, massive, huge, massive.
Needed.
Necessary.
Varia, you will
So
regain
important.
Yo, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good, yeah.
12 points.
they love me. They really love me. How many? 12.
12.
Thank you.
Varia, as you come to, you stare up into the rafters. Oros is no longer there. Wonderful. Spirits, that's your turn. Bogarth, you're up next.
What am I supposed to do? Seeing all this happen from the rafters and caught up in my own mess here, I will just kind of crawl along the rafters to be right above Varia, if I can move in that direction. And I am, you said I was 25 feet.
From that platform, yeah.
I would like to be just directly above Varia, and I'll just summon my echo. It'll just kind of, again, leave my body, just going straight for its feral senses, and just stand in front of Varia, just ready to stab anything that comes near.
You do that.
And that'll be my turn.
Killian.
Well, my ritual stops. They went too far away. My gauntlet dripping with acid. I will jump to the rafters myself.
Okay.
So still a spiritual lift. And I will put my hand out, and an orange light will fill the room as a spark of fire starts to form. And I will hold the book in my other hand and cast Fireball, so that it hits 3, 2, 1, and 9, and no one else.
Okay.
And this is adding 2 force damage, or 2 d6 of force damage with the book.
20, right? 20-foot radius?
Yeah.
Okay. Killian, one moment.
Trying to make it so that it won't hit anybody else, but it might. It might.
It's a non-magical
And you're
weapon.
casting it at
does
what level?
nothing.
Just 3rd level. Just regular.
We only have 3rd level spells, Ryan.
I mean, unless I can upcast it, I'll burn all my exhaustion right now. No.
Killian, before you roll damage, as the bolt of fire leaves your hand, Oros looks up to you, holds out a hand, catches the bolt of fire as he casts counterspell.
Yeah.
I just needed one more level in my subclass, and I could have said, "No, you don't."
That's so tough, dude. It's so tough.
Okay. Okay, hold on. There's something I can do. There's something I can do.
There has to be something.
I guess not. I'll at least I'll activate the gauntlet. That's the best I can do. So any other attacks I do will have the acid damage applied.
Great. Nesh, you are up next.
I, of course, stand to my feet. I would love to second wind.
Great.
I gain 9 points of health, so we're at 10.
But you still need healing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I invoke! And I will pull out from my Robe of Value a bundle of 4 healing potions. And I would love to feed Varia a healing potion.
Great. Do they say what kind of healing potions they are? Are they straight?
Probably a
A bundle of 4 potions of healing.
Yeah, so regular.
Not lesser, not greater.
Just the reg stuff.
Yeah.
Varia, as this potion is forced into your mouth,
Drink.
Roll 2d4.
a tiny purple frog will land on your nose from somewhere above. He will give you encouraging pats with his tiny webbed feet. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Silly Lou.
Whoa.
Thank you.
As you also gain 6 points of healing as Nesh forces a healing potion into your mouth.
And okay.
Thanks, Jaren. Going on.
So Varia comes back, and she's chilling.
Sure, that's one word for it.
Is Oros Neberon on the floor?
And his back is to you.
Beautiful. Action surge. Starlight step behind him.
God.
Nani?
Wait,
Oh my woman.
you second winded.
Yeah.
So that was your bonus action, right?
Yeah, but I action surged. What?
You only get one bonus.
You get your
2
action.
actions.
Oh.
Another action.
Oh. Wait, can I use? I only have half my movement right now.
So 20 feet.
What if you just didn't second wind?
Oh, so true. Ryan.
You want to rescind the second wind?
I go.
Great.
And I push myself.
Just because I figured this is what you really wanted to do.
This is all I care about.
I know.
Nesh, or Jean, I want to share some information with you.
Oh no.
J-Ran says, for every time Nesh invokes combat, I shall donate a bit starting here on out. Please don't be excessive.
Watch your language here,
Do
Gene.
not worry.
Is it donate a bit?
A bit.
Okay.
One.
It is not combat that I invoke, but magic. I'm going to cast banishment upon the Lord.
Okay.
He already used his reaction to counter fireball.
Please.
This is crazy.
Come on, metagame, dude.
What does he have to beat?
This is a wisdom saving throw of 14, I believe.
That's a tough one, but you never know.
Also, I have to roll to make sure that it doesn't break. As long as it's not a natural 1, we're okay.
Wait, have you been doing that every time?
No, it's only on the second charge.
It's only once it runs out.
Yeah. We're fine.
Okay. I was like, bro, I just broke my glass.
I
wing.
know, I
You
was
really
like-
want to tempt the fates on this?
Worth it.
And you said 14?
Be gone by the word of gibberish.
You simply won't quit. He will use a legendary action.
No! Of course he has that!
He saves! And he uses his legendary action. That is a 15 to hit. Or no, sorry. 15 plus... Sorry, 21 to hit.
Oh. Dude, you're dead again.
As his arm unhinges from his shoulder and just dives into your chest.
I will never die.
And that's
Another bit.
That's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Isn't that exactly what you would have second winded?
It's the funniest shit.
He would have had 1 HP left.
And you're unconscious?
Oh my.
And I slump.
Nesh, that is your turn. Nereus, you are up next.
You can't make this stuff up. Maybe D&D is scripted.
Oh, we can't hear Marin.
Oh.
This
Oh no.
This is the second time this has happened to me. First time was when the librarian hit me because I summoned
Dear
it.
God.
Okay, Marin, there you go. We can hear Nereus.
Sorry,
Did you
Marin.
say anything before this?
Just double checking
Yes.
Jerome and Eberron are both
I have the
still
keys.
here.
They are still here. They are
Okay.
beginning to leave, but they are still here.
Okay. I will, watching them start to depart, I'm heading one direction, I'm still kind of disengaging, and I'll turn over my shoulder and see them start to leave. And just a look of, like, disappointment and disgust mixed with anger and a whole host of other negative emotions will come over Nereus, and he'll be like, "Huh." And he'll take a deep breath. Be like, okay, no, this is, and he'll hold I'll hold the staff in one hand, and I will reach for my eye and just try and rip it out.
No!
Wow!
What? Dude!
Wow, okay.
Nereus, roll a medicine check for me.
Oh, that's so fucking sick.
Dude!
A spirit hand will fly out and attempt to stop you.
Oh my God.
Nereus.
Wasn't that one I would love to use inspiration to Google?
Oh my god. Who do we have to
Inspire
thank?
this!
Who do we have to thank?
Pie God! Pie God!
You
Pie
did
God.
this, Pie God!
Whoa! Maybe.
It's a 10.
It's a 10 on the dice.
Wait, okay, what?
Medicine?
I need
It's
to remind
wisdom,
me
right?
of myself what my medicine is.
Intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay.
I have
Medicine?
another
No, medicine's wisdom.
inspiration that I would love to use right now, also from Pie God. Let me rip my eyeball out!
You also gain another inspiration from Cameron.
Dude, we're getting some mixed signals
You're
from
also
Spirit.
trying to stop it.
I know, I'm trying to keep track of what's going on here. Go ahead and roll for me.
Another roll.
Give it to me, please.
Is it 15
What
or
is
5?
that?
It's a 15.
Oh!
Plus wisdom?
Plus the Wizzy?
Plus wisdom, I don't have anything to wisdom, so.
Okay.
Clearly not.
15 it is.
It's 15.
Oh, we have
versus
wisdom
the
right
10
now.
pounds
So
of
it's plus
force
3.
from a spirit hand trying to stop you,
So
Nereus.
it's an 18 because we have the plus
Yeah,
3.
because we have the
right now.
bonus.
You have the plus
Oh
3.
my god.
Yeah, never
we
forget.
do. Never
You did
forget.
this.
Okay,
We did it.
Nereus, the spirit of Neri, cries, scared on your shoulder. They weep.
I know. I don't want to do it either. But I'll continue with it.
Nereus, fighting against the spirit hand trying to hold you back. You've briefly studied Triton anatomy during your schooling, and you know if you're able to push past the pain and get your index finger just behind the orbital socket.
Stop it!
Grab her.
I thought we were family friendly.
I thought so too.
I don't know. We saw half of Bogart's sister.
Yes, I'm
earlier.
so sorry, Nereus. You hear a pop
See if I can try to do it.
as your eye hangs from your skull. However, the optical nerve still connects it to your body.
Slightly changing the subject, I think Nereus is gonna look sick with an iPad. I gotta think about something else.
Nereus, if you would like to proceed
Yes.
here,
Yes, I proceed. We don't need more descriptors.
I digress.
using your implement at hand, you finish removing your eye, and do you place it in the staff?
Yeah, I do.
The clam closes around your eye. And I will have something for you next time, in addition to what you have, but you do gain back 2 charges of the staff.
Let's go.
Worth it?
Yeah, was it worth it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We all know the answer
It's worth
here.
it. So that
So-
was my action.
Yes! As you had to fight against the
I built
spirits.
an arm. I can build an eye.
That's all I need, baby. Bleeding profusely out of my empty socket. I'll
Wait, do you
try
take
and-
damage?
Yeah, wait, what?
How much damage do I take for that?
It was medical, so it's like probably chill.
It
was
a surgery.
We're cheering for this? Really?
You take 5 points of.
5?
5 points of. I rolled for it, and it just is low.
Wait, hold
Okay,
up.
alright.
Wouldn't that be like an object interaction, not like a action? I don't know. Just like a weird
It's an
thought.
action. It's an action to wrench your eye from your face.
Alright.
Yeah,
Not for me.
it's gonna be 5 points of, let's just say, slashing damage. And you.
Nereus isn't real. It can't hurt you. I touch Nereus.
That's your action. Do you have anything else you want to do on your turn, Nereus?
I will kind of trying to fight through the pain, stumble forward a little bit towards Jerome and like shakily holding the staff in my hand. But that is all I will do.
Great. Nereus, as you do this, Jerome looks to you. Oh.
No.
You're out of your league, Triton.
Don't go
He
there.
will
Don't.
step closer to Oros.
No.
Oh, he's racist too, huh?
And that will be the end of his turn. These two...
With that, Nereus, you will feel something cool close over your eye socket.
Oh no.
A badass eye patch that feels like an ice hack will appear on your head.
Thank you.
You know, I know this is my fault,
Yep.
but I
Yes.
can't believe what I've done. All right.
Yeah.
These two creatures will begin marching.
That should definitely give Nereus a charisma bonus. Like at all times.
We'll explore it at a
Yeah.
later point.
Yeah.
Cross that
Varian,
bridge.
you are up.
Okay. I'm gonna roll around on the floor. Nesh is back down.
Yeah, this is better than last time.
And I can't see Nereus, so I don't know that he's now missing an eye.
Nereus can't see you either.
Oh god. All right. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. I will. He's right next to them though. Oh.
Sorry, there's one more thing Jerome does on his turn.
No.
As he
No,
waves
no,
his
no,
hand,
wait.
and the iron pillars on the doors slide back as the doors begin to open.
Okay. Where the doors, like the doors that
That are off, yeah.
Okay.
The doors into the throne room.
I'm.
Nereus, your eye patch will, in a brief blink, become bedazzled with the design of a pie slice. There, even better. One inspiration, courtesy of Pie God.
That feels
thank you.
wrong.
Thank you.
Imagine signing somebody's eye patch. That just doesn't feel right.
That'd be
Moments
crazy,
after they got it.
There's a lot in this moment that doesn't feel right.
It happened. This is your fault.
Varia, what are you doing?
Yep. I'm sorry. I will. They're standing over Nesh. Or do they look like they're trying to leave?
Yes. Oros is not even looking at Nesh. Jerome has very intentionally gotten closer to Oros as his eyes are trained on just beyond the doors.
Okay. Then I'm going to roll over and throw a big patch of dirt at Nesh and just send a healing word.
Oh,
What is the word?
That's the word.
I feel it echoing in my mind. I'm like, yeah.
That's the word. Oh, I need to roll. I don't know how this works.
Wait, is there a word you say as you come back to consciousness?
You already know what I'm gonna say.
Oh my god, no.
Just wondering what it was.
We'll get there. Hold on. He has to
He'll
get
there,
brought
he'll
back.
get there.
Let him come back, please. I think it's. Do I add my wisdom? Yeah, it's 8. I rolled max. Oh, you're also unconscious, so it's max anyway. I forgot how my subclass works. 8.
Whoa!
So I'm at 8 hit points?
Yeah.
Means I'm conscious, right?
You're conscious.
Yeah.
I invoke to combat!
They already got your bits.
Great.
Where's my pen?
It's actually 5 bits.
Varia,
You got him
That is-
4 more times, but
I'm,
Oh my.
You're good, Jared. You're good.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk over to the end of the stairs to the. We don't have a compass to the south of Bogarth's Echo. And see, like, I'm looking around for the rest of my friends. Like, do I see Nereus? Do I see Bogarth's dad? Do I see?
You can't see Nereus or Bogarth's dad. You can see Nesh. Bogarth and Killian are both up in the rafters, so you can't really see them from your position unless you're looking straight up.
Okay. That's if they're going, I'm gonna let them go. If they don't look like they're gonna hurt Nesh.
Okay. It comes to Oros' turn. As he turns over his shoulder and faces you and puts an arm around Zerome. Killian, was it?
Yes.
Well, I will leave you all at the behest of my friends. And he looks down at Nesh. But I know with what you tell me, I will see you again soon. Zerome, take me to the new Emperor. And he will cast Dimension Door on himself and Zerome.
Wow. Okay.
It's 500. It's
Yeah, they're out.
Nesh will turn to Killian. Stop it! Stop him!
I can't. That power came from the well.
And the well too is also just sitting, or is it still?
All the 3 Spirit Caller artifacts have been cast to the ground in a disheveled state from their normal appearance.
Except for the whatever the heck, it's shattered on the
soul
floor.
is shattered,
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, surely we can still pick up the pieces.
We can try.
And that will be Oros' turn. As Oros begins to disappear. And guards, give them one good last bout. As Oros disappears, it's now the guards' turn. They'll move 5, 10.
Crap. I'm in the rafters.
That's right, you are in the rafters.
Here.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Many things up in here. Nereus, I am sorry for what I'm about to do to you after you have done so much to yourself.
He's not sorry.
This guy, if you pluck out your eyeball, it actually does more. Oh, I do it.
Why would you do that?
It didn't have to be your eyeball.
Could have been someone else's.
But it was.
There were 2 readily available. What did you expect?
They were so
If you
close.
give me a 20, I'm gonna do the most messed up thing with it.
Apparently.
Actually,
Stop.
No.
All right, Nereus, I'm going to abbreviate this real quick. As these soldiers descend upon you, 3 attacks are going to hit.
Okay.
Each are going to do 7 points of slashing damage, totaling up to 21. So you're going to take 21 points of slashing from this flurry of attacks as the guards understand an order when they hear one and descend upon you, slashing as you stand, clutching the staff, the spirits clutching what remains of your eye.
Nothing.
I'll take it like a champ.
No. Please. I've suffered so much.
Dude, what?
dude.
Why?
Damn, they got movement.
Yeah,
These two
what
will
the
continue
heck?
to march.
What?
And that's going to be their turn.
Is this all I
Oh,
know?
they dashed.
Spirits, you are up next.
Before we act, a cloud of oppressive darkness and wasps will swarm around the guards. Before we will look to our good friend and father, Nesh, and heal him. Nesh, in your mind, you will hear, "Use the horseradish."
Of course. All along.
Roll for radish.
He's some
You
spicy
regain
radish.
7 points of HP back.
That's just enough.
I hope so.
So what?
That's all I
hope
need.
so.
I don't need any more.
Do you need the healing on anyone?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
at 15
yeah.
HP.
Okay.
Wonderful. Fantastic job, spirits.
No,
Bogarth, you are up next.
13 is.
As you stand in the rafters with Salen.
I am going to stand up with Celine in my arms again from the rafters and just shout, Favorite 5! Please! Let's go! We're done here! And I am going to jump down to Nesh.
Okay, I need an acrobatics check for that. It's quite a far distance.
I got spiritual lift.
You're right.
No
you
fall
do it.
damage. I'm going to go there, and as I'm running past, I'll just say, please grab my father. And I'm just going to bound in the direction of the doors. Unless, before I do that, is there... there's no other way out of here, right? It seems like it's just those doors.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm bounding in that direction. I'm not going...
Not that way,
wait.
please.
What's this middle? It's a rug, right?
Mhm.
I'm going straight that way.
This is the pit.
I
You have to go.
understand.
Okay.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
And as I'm doing that, I'm going to I'm gonna take the attack action with my echo.
Okay.
To in fact, I'm gonna move my echo between 8 and 9 on the southwest. Yep. And I'm going to take a strike on 9. I'm gonna use my inspiration from Pie God.
Let's go.
Please.
Is that with a glass blade?
It is. It was a 1.
Did it shatter?
But it's inspiration.
Yeah,
so that is not the result. So if this is a 1.
You are
Anything but
so
one.
lucky.
Oh, not the blade.
Wow.
This is the biggest L we've ever had, like just 9 times in a row this session.
You suck.
Bogarth.
Oh, Bogarth, you gained another inspiration.
I use it.
There's no way it'll happen a third time.
That is statistically
I
improbable.
don't think so. I don't think it'll be a 1.
This is fine, as long as it's not a 1.
It sucks, but it's not a 1.
I don't think it's gonna hit. It's a 14.
God,
14 on copper 9.
How?
Oh my god. Was a 14 hit?
A 14 does not hit.
Yeah, right, of course.
That's-
As the glass blade almost breaks, but is just deflected by his shield.
It's like those pretty little marbles that like you put them in cold water so they're fractured on the inside, but they're still like whole. That's what it looks like.
I feel pretty fractured on the inside. I'm going to
You're telling me?
my dude, he wouldn't put it away. My echo's going crazy right now. I'm swinging again. Oh wait, this is a D8. It's a natural 20 though.
Let's go.
So
Okay, there we
there is
go.
that.
Just
Okay.
casual. Makes up for it.
Yeah. This is how it went last time. I feel like. Okay, so that is 11 plus 8. Okay, that is 19 points of piercing damage from my magic weapon. That
Onto
is the
which
glass
one?
blade. Onto 9.
It is magic?
Yeah, it's a magic weapon.
Okay.
I said 9, right? Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't change targets. Yeah. 9.
I just didn't know.
So 19.
Bogarth, as he deflects one, you're able to weave in with another attack beneath and stab just under his armor.
And
He
as
looks
sorry, go
bad,
ahead.
but still up.
And as that's happening, I'll look back as I'm running away and just shout to Varia, "Run!" And I'll end my turn.
Bogarth, as you are running away from this fight, you hear and remember a voice in your head. Run, 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 run.
They were right.
That's your turn, Bogarth. Killing,
That's
you're up
annoying.
next.
I can see Nereus, right?
Yes, you
What
can
has
see
happened?
Nereus and what he has done.
Okay. I will pull out rope that I'm gonna say I've gotten since I last lost my
Yep.
rope. Okay. I will tie it around my hand and toss it over the beam so that it can land and grab onto Nereus. And I'll say, hold on tight, Nereus. If I can do that.
Yeah, free action to object interact.
I'm then going to wrap my arm around the rest of it and jump off to pull Nereus out of the way of those three.
Oh, physics!
Nereus, do you grab a hold of the rope that you can only kind of see?
I feel it. Wrap around me.
It's my hand.
Near me. I feel it near
I'm throwing my hand with it.
Yeah, what side of Nereus does it land on? Can they see it?
I made it so it lands on their shoulder. That's the. That's
Wait, which eye did you pluck out?
Yeah.
Which one?
His right one.
Damn.
Okay, so it hits the left one.
You see Killian's hand fall onto your shoulder, Nereus. And if you choose to grab hold, up you go.
Yeah, I'll without really knowing what's going on, I will grab a hold.
Okay, would that have been an action or is that an object interaction?
It would at least be your movement and object interaction.
Okay, that's fine because pulling Nereus up as I hit the ground, I'm gonna cast Gust of Wind at the 3 enemies there towards the pit.
They need to make a strength save.
The pit!
You beautiful mind.
Yeah, they need to succeed on a strength saving throw. They got to beat 17 each,
Or
they're pushed 15 feet each.
That's gotta be like
That's fine. Every turn, at the beginning of their turn.
a dex save or something.
Killian.
Is it that the gust of wind just like stays in that area?
It does.
Yeah,
Do we want to put
it's
something?
what I'm pointing at, and I can change where it moves, so it would be good to. It's a
It's
line.
a line.
Yeah.
How long
long?
is it?
60 feet.
Holy.
The max I have is 40, but
we
What
can
can
do a
you
40
do?
and a 20.
ooh, yes, you're right.
Math.
Great. Killian, you summon forth this gust of wind, and one slips immediately and slides before. The other one gets up the edge and is barely like pressing forward,
And
one holds.
it appears like at first like there's like smoke for a second, and then everyone in the room can feel as the air starts moving, and it's like hitting the stone and making a loud whistling noise. So they also, if they're going to move towards me at all, have to take 2 times the movement to do so.
Great.
Cool. Yeah, that'll
Great.
be it.
Nesh, you're up next.
Perfect. I would like to stand using half of my movement. I would like to use the other half to walk towards large 3 and 2. How far away am I?
30 feet.
30 feet? I Starlight step next to 3 and 2, if you don't mind.
Nesh, as you appear before these creatures, a humanoid mantis will appear directly behind you, a dagger in each of its 4 arms, outstretched to the sides, giving the illusion that you have 6 arms. Gain 1 inspiration, courtesy of Rael.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay. This is money. I am going to, of course, look at number 3 and say, from the pit you come, and to the pit you go. And I would like to, am I in a position where I could push number 3
Yes.
with, okay. Reckless
Let's go.
attack. What else? Don't mind if
You
I do.
already know.
Does a 27 hit?
That hits.
Oh, really?
Jeez.
That's wild.
You don't say.
That's crazy.
Crazy to act this cocky when you've like died twice.
And now die again!
Thrice.
No, please don't.
That's such a lucky roll. That's crazy. That is 25 damage, all slashing, and a strength check has to beat 15.
That is a 21.
That's fine. I strike again.
Do it again.
Hey, hits for the same.
Great.
Okay.
I'm so scared for them to roll.
I said into the pit, and I push him again. This will be my last D8 superiority die. 21 damage.
Okay.
Strength check. Gotta beat a 15.
Come on. No way he succeeds twice.
He fails.
Let's go!
All right. Combat has been invoked.
Oh no.
Jaren, you know what to do.
The creature silently, as you slash through its legs and slash up into it and then shoulder it over the edge of the stairs, it slips and silently opens its mouth. No sound comes out as it flails and falls.
And then I slowly turn to number 2. You will join him. Action surge, obviously.
Let's go.
Recklessly attack this one.
We're doing some Sparta.
What the heck? What the heck is this? I mean, inspiration, of course. Rain Fox, roll me a 20 if you don't mind.
Come on, Ray.
Big money, big 20.
It's a 4.
Gamer, it's
In between what you roll.
hey Joso, could you roll me a 20?
Hope so.
I invoke.
Dude.
Rael, can you roll me a 20? I invoke.
Oh, lordy.
Wait, who's this one?
Rael.
The 6
Yeah.
times.
That's
16?
that's
16?
that's saying an 8.
Oh,
It's clocked as heck.
dude. So that's a 16 to hit.
That does hit.
Oh, hey,
I mean,
die?
guarantee it, right?
Okay.
As the spirits assist you in all your strikes here.
Guide
And
me.
another. We all push
At
together.
one point, I just hold.
you
I just
are you
give the
shoving?
blade to one of the mantis arms, and I'm like, "You handle this."
Are you shoving them or are you?
I'm
slashing
shoving them as well. Yeah. This will be my D6 superiority dice.
Thank you.
Thank you, the
This-
Titan 0587 for the follow.
Thank you.
15 damage, and that's a 15 strength saving throw you gotta clear.
Come on, no shot, right?
I mean, like,
This guy's going.
That is a 20.
Bruh.
As it holds itself against the edge, grabbing so it's splayed on top as you try to push it down into the pit.
I'm kicking him. Fall!
But you get one more, right? With
We get
action
another attack,
surge?
but-
I get another attack, but I ran out of superiority die.
You can technically, as
can
your attack
shove.
action, shove.
Facts.
It
I'd
just
love
doesn't
to-
do damage.
I'd love to shove if you don't
Okay,
mind.
contest athletics check. Are you raging?
I am not.
Okay.
I've had it brought out for like 4 hours.
Yeah, I didn't need it because I wanted to die.
That's
Fair enough.
fair.
You're saying athletics?
Yes.
Athletics? Oh, dang. That's, what is that, like 23?
As you kick him enough to Balrog fall.
Don't say Balrog while he's on the edge, all right? Like,
That's true.
Next I will jump in, for I cannot die!
Fly, you fools!
Pretty sure you did. Great. So that's your turn.
Dude,
Nereus,
nicely done.
you're up next.
Real quick, with a new spirit joining the fold, the spirit mob will gain an additional 1d8 HP.
Oh, so true.
Okay.
That's
Ooh.
3
Alright.
more.
Let's go.
78.
And Nereus, you're up next.
Okay, I
Sorry, I wasn't sure if we lost your audio again, so.
And Nesh, you will also gain one more inspiration
Oh my
of
God.
J Rain.
You know I need it. You know I need it.
He'll use it.
All right, Nereus, what are we doing?
Okay. Oh, my audio is back. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. What is there to do? What
You
is
are
there to do?
up on the rafters now.
That.
Can we please leave?
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
run through
leaving.
my
I'm
gust.
leaving. As much as I can? Question mark. I'm
Great.
kind of like midair.
You
Oh,
are
yeah,
up in
yeah.
the rafters again.
Okay. And I'll write myself kind of like crawling through the rafters before I get up on my feet again and stumbling towards where Bogarth is going to get out of here. And I'll just be calling out to him as I follow behind, say, did we do it? Did we beat them, right? That's why we're leaving?
No!
And that's it.
Great. Nearest, that's your turn. Varia, you're up next. As behind you, you see the scattered remains of the spirit caller artifacts.
Yeah. Like right behind me?
Mhm.
Or I will... Okay. I mean, I'm going to turn around and pick them up.
Okay.
Does all three of them...
As you collect them, they right themselves somewhat. The gift of Gab returns into the pot as best it can, now a little bit misshapen, missing all of its leaves, and looking more like a
Me.
gum,
Before I...
more of
Get
a
the
gummy
minoxidil
smile.
on him.
Oh my god.
The soul blade glows slightly, but the pieces do not return. The Well of Knowledge returns to its original form, being a puzzle box with a small, well-like hole on the top.
Dude, I just realized Fallen Horizons is gonna kill me.
Yeah.
We cannot
still use
think
the-
about that right now.
The thing doesn't
You
matter.
give
if
her
it's
the
lit or not.
scattered loan.
Here you go. I'm gonna...
For
I'm gonna...
you, and a piece for you.
Yeah. We all get to share. I will gather everything, and I will Misty Step as close to Nesh as I can see. Because it's 30.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Was that an object interaction to pick all those up?
Yes.
And then I will action dash.
Another one to kick into the pit.
Don't you dare.
Oh, Varia. Sorry. My apologies.
And that's it.
Great. Varia, that's your turn.
I'm just cradling everything.
I'm actually going to skip a little bit here because I know everyone else's attention. Thank you for the sub!
Hey, thanks to the Titan for the sub.
Thank you.
Killian, what is your intention here?
To push them into the pit and then start pushing the other ones away from the echo. Just laying down cover so that everybody can start running away.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, before the end of my turn, if I can still see over there, I will just turn over and say, I can't carry his dad, but we need to get him. And that'll be the end of my turn, sorry.
Great.
And then I'll grab his dad afterward.
Good man.
Great. I'm going to expedite this a little bit as most of us are running. Everyone, I will give the spirits one last thing if they have something.
Yes, we're healing Nesh.
Great.
Okay.
Go ahead and heal Nesh for me, spirits.
An even larger jar of horseradish. Oh, what?
Oh, wow.
You know what to do.
That's what it says on it. You know what to do.
It's like
Yeah,
Alice
just like
in
taped
Wonderland.
on,
Yeah.
drawn with Sharpie.
Alright. Hit us with it.
It'll make me big and strong.
So strong. Like Popeye. It's 9 points back.
Thank you.
Oh.
I'm back.
Killian and Nesh, as the rest
Another
of your
inspiration from Shinri.
Oh my lord.
as the rest of your party begins to escape, the two of you, through some acts of magic and some just straight up shoving people around, dispose of quite a few of the remaining soldiers. And Killian, on the way out, you grab Bogan.
And I'd like to say that my echo it probably goes down fighting the three
Yeah.
soldiers.
It
while we get
most
away.
likely would have.
Yeah.
You all run out of the throne room. The halls of the castle seemingly empty. As you continue to run through, you see a guard here, a guard there. Limp. Unscathed, but not alive. After several minutes of just trying to find a place to hide, you run back up onto the terrace, Killian, back towards the tower from where you came, and you see that all of Neberon's guards atop the terrace are all on the southern part of the castle, just watching, as even from here, you can see the golden glimmer around Oros Neberon as he walks through the streets in the direction of Durast. In these moments, you take stock of what remains of the Spirit Caller artifacts.
Also, as soon as we get outside, Tara will fly up to me and join us.
As you all watch, as Oros crests past the final wall, you see an individual with him that turns over his shoulder and makes eye contact with you all. It is Zerome. As he smiles. That is the end of our season, friends. We will see you all in 2 weeks for the beginning of our next season. We're going to be off next week for the stream, but thank you for joining us in this very momentous episode. And I hope you will be there to help the Favored Five pick up the pieces.
Y'all better be there.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Don't forget, on October 13th, it is Sunday, and Sundays are for the spirits. We'll see you then.